You are live. Hello, everybody. Hey, there's Lars. Hello, Lars. And ASO. Hello, fellas. I just thought I'd do a random live here. Let me see if I can turn you here and lower it a little bit. Who else we got? No, that's good looking Cuda. Anyway, I just wanted to do a live and let you guys know that I'm still alive. Good job yesterday there, ASO. Buck, what's going on, buddy? Hey, 25 by 30 garage. Hello. Mr. 297, I think he's at now. I was just looking at you the other day. I could do some straighten up here, and I thought, why not go live? I know I said in the post the other day that be lookout for a random live, so there I am. We'll get back to as long as work doesn't get in the way, we'll get back to the live review next week. So, hey Lars, I got a cooking pan. The hardest part about this is going to be trying to watch the had to wing it yesterday. StreamYard don't like 3 video cards. Yeah. I've been winging it for a year, dude. There's Scarlett. Hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. Mofo Driver. Hello, Mofo. Busted Radio. What's up, Buckers? BRG's in the house. All right, let me see if I can... How did I do it last time? Oh, I know. I know. There we go. I think I was over here. And then, there we go. Yeah, let's see if we can, all right, I think I can see him now. Buck is going to cook for us. Yeah, Buck cook some dirt. I imagine you guys could see me. I'll just be going around. I want to clean this area out over in here. Just because. Well, because I got word on my 455 block yesterday that he's honing the block, line honing the block. He was doing that on Friday, and we're going to take the one crank and cut it 10-10. I had to order bearings, so another couple weeks that should be back, and we'll get back on that. Rest. I don't see Busted in the chat. Oh yeah, he was in there. Laura said hi to Scarlett. So anyway, the 455 is there's some action happening here. That's a good thing. How did Steve Martin say that one time? Things are starting to happen to me now. Oh, wrecking the place. You know, I need a bigger shop. You know, I'd say like 100 by 100 or something. It's all my extra body pieces. May sell that stuff. I may not. I may end up using pieces of it. Don't you know? Oh, that's another thing I got the other day. I didn't do the video yet. I'll have to show you. There it is. It's on the other side. Hang loose, goose. Got a hood hinge, and it's purple. Couldn't pass up the deal. Let me see, are we all caught up here? You're gonna have to let me know in the comments if you want to join in. I pinned a message to the top. Hey, I got a purple hood hinge. I wanted to put hood hinges on because then I only need 2 hood pins, and then the thing ain't that heavy. So, but then I could just lift the lid, lift the hood, and put a prop under it. Take the spring off. I got the spring too, but. You know, new they want like $329 for those things. Can you believe that? I got that one for $45. Facebook Marketplace. Hey, Mater. Let me go back to the. Yeah, okay. They're hard to find for a cootie. Yeah, I know. Some lady was cleaning out her husband's junk. I don't know if he passed or not, but that's when I figured. Well, I'll buy the one. It should buy a pair, but hey, you never know. I might find another one. Hopefully, I find the left one. If not, then I'll have to buy a new left one. But we'll hit that nail on the head when we come to it. Man, I got a mess to clean up here. Don't you know? I need to hire myself a maid, you know? I don't know though. I do have it made. Green Acres is the place for me. Now I'm just cleaning up today, Mater, not tearing up. I was over there. I put a skim coat on the front of the. I used the rest of the Bondo up that I had today. I did that, and I cut some hole. I cut a hole out, cut the floor out. I may end up doing that yet too today. Is cut that piece of metal for in there, and I can't weld it in because I put Pour 15 on there, and it takes like 6 hours to dry or something like that. But then I'm not in a race, so it's all good. I wanted to put the camera over here, but the sunlight's too bright. So anyway, that's what's on the menu for today. A little bit of cleanup. A little bit of cleanup. Yeah, I thought so. As soon as I saw it, I hit buy now. I think it cost me $16 to ship it, so it was like $60 or something by the time I was over. I'm done with 61 or something. I forget. But you know, when those opportunities come by, you gotta, click buy now. So that's what I did. That's what I did. So even if I find another one for $100, I'm still doing good. And we're going to try to fill this thing up here pretty soon. You know, she's been saving me all these, she's been saving me all the coffee cans. I have too many now. Well, that was a paper for the measurements. I see how square the front end was on the CUDA. I think I was off by a quarter inch or something. We'll hang on to that yet. That wasn't too bad. But, you know, I'm also measuring it by myself, too, so that makes it a little trickier, too. I didn't see anybody in the comments here. Well, burnout in the CUDA is going to be a while. Because the money, I need the money for the 455 first. So, I do have a guy checking on a 440 for the CUDA though. So hopefully he doesn't want too much money for it. We'll try to grab that right away, because like I said, you have to grab those, take that opportunity when it's there. You know, we get that buck together. You know, it's all working out pretty good though, don't you think? That engine for the buck, the 455, has been taking so long. So in the meantime, I was able to do a whole bunch of work to this thing, and it's looking pretty good. I'll try to show you in a minute here. Had the CUDA outside today. Was doing some grinding in there and cutting some holes out, and some Bondo dust. Y'all know what Bondo dust is, don't you? Hey Jason, I'm just bucking around here, doing a little bucking cleanup, and getting the, you know, man, I don't know if you saw the short I had on my cherry trees, but man, those blossoms, they're all over the place. That's what I got a pile of right here. I think it hit 80 some degrees here today. So I guess I'm a little different, but I love the heat, so I like to be outside in the heat, in the sun. Cool. My other favorite tool too. Did you know a clean garage spot is a happy garage spot? Oh, he's got the cottonwood everywhere. Uh-oh, LP's going to JB's. I think he's going to drill some holes. What do you think? No? Yeah, maybe? All right. That's that. Now, what are we going to do? Maybe I'll cut that piece of metal now. Like I said, if anybody wants to, I put the link up top. If anybody wants to jump in, I'll let them in. You gotta let me know though. Let me know in the comments. Get to do something. Oh, JB's always doing something though, isn't he? I was gonna jump on my phone again and see if I could do a live, but I thought, well, I don't need that noise, right? So I left that alone. Yeah. All right, I'll leave my spot up here. Set you over here. I think that's what I'll do, fellas. I'll get set up over here, and you guys can watch me cut a patch. What the buck is going on? Hey, get up close enough. Yeah, let me see where we're at here. Get you, I hope I didn't lose you. We'll find out here in a sec, or 2 seconds. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. There we go. Trips me out when it starts talking about the trans. Alright, we're back at StreamYard. Hey, Hey, now we can see the CUDA. Yeah, I was gonna, let's see about, let me lower it a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I put Bond all across the top. I used the last of what I had, so yeah, I like to let it dry till tomorrow, I guess, and then let me push it down. It should be able to see me. See me, hear me. Now, that's for that. Yeah. Nope, that ain't gonna work. We're gonna use that over here. Use that in there. Oh yeah, where are we at here? Can you guys see me? No. There we go. Haha. Let's see. Let's turn it this way a little bit. There we go. All right. What am I missing? Hey, there's Bad Tree Productions. What's he say? What's up, Buckers? Parts running 6 summer. Now, how me and Ricky want it to start things. Oh well. Looks like my Challenger. Yeah, I think a lot of the parts are the same as the Challenger. I don't like that piece. And this one ain't big enough. Nope. Nope, nope. Alright. We'll get a bigger one. There we go. This here was what's left off the bottom of the door for the truck, for my F-350. So this is some nice thick steel here too, brand new. So we'll cut a piece out of there and drag and drive. Okay. Cool. Tell Ricky I said hi anyway. I'm sure everybody else wants to say hi to him too. Got my tape again. Let's make it just a little bit bigger. A little bit of, add a little chicken fry on each side there. A little bit of chicken fry. Cool. All right. Get me a maca. Let me get a maca. Hey, Mac. Let me get a maca. I know what I gotta do though. Move some plugs around. We'll get there, fellas. We'll get there. Hey, hey, hey. What do you say? What do you know? Where we at here? Hey, there's Skip. Hello, Skip. Yeah, it's ready now. Drop the engine in and go. Yeah, just about there. Well, I gotta put a windshield in too. I'll put the windshield in. That's what so I want to get all that done, and then get all this stuff done from here up. from here up, get all that done, and then I can put the dashboard back in, and steering column, brake pedal, all that stuff back in, and then put the windshield in. And I'll be a happy camper. That happens in the next couple weeks. Did you put in that roll bar? No, I didn't. Actually, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I hear, yeah, there was bars coming down from the top and one around the front. I took all that out. I want to leave the back hoop in, and then I could put a 5-point harness in there, or 4-point harness, whichever one, and I'll have a good seat belt. I wasn't planning on going that fast. Need a full cage, so I'm hoping to do. A friend of mine gave me a recommendation to, build an 11.5 car, and I don't need all that, and just do some bracket racing. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Later on, I did leave the plates in the floor here. So later on, and then this is all real thick metal and heavy. So if you were going to put the proper roll bar in there, I would think it'd be chrome moly would be the way to go. So that's my plan anyway. I would just love to get it just running and driving, to tell you the truth, but and then take it from there. I know I said I wanted to keep it a drag car, but it would be neat to be a street and strip car too. So who knows? That might even happen yet too. I don't have any definite plans. Usually you fly by the seat of my pants, dude. Just take it as I go along. I'll come up if you want. Where you at, Mater? A couple of mollies and you won't care. Well, I don't drink anymore. Unfinished project, but I'm picking up what you're putting down. But welcome there, Unfinished Project. Good to see you. And like they say, it's always good to be seen. So I want to come right across here. Right here. Down here. Oh, look at that. I seen, I got this trick, I think it was off of Scott at Cold War Motors. But he usually puts the panel there, or puts the tape on the panel, then cuts the tape out. So I thought, well, hey, I could do it my way. So that's what I did. Unfinished Project says he don't drink any less. He drinks tea and Dr. Pepper. I drink water, and I like Diet Dr. Pepper anymore. Hello there, Clint Street Machines. Shalom. Can't pronounce that word. That's a little bit over my head. But that's all right. You don't drink any less. I don't drink any more, and I don't drink any less. I don't drink it all. I know I brought it over here. What did I do with it? Or did I? Oh, one of these days. This is one of my better purchases. It's a win. Got it off of Clint Big Boss Power. Check your basement. Check your basement. What's up, UP? Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. It's just that work got in the way yesterday. So hopefully it don't get in the way next week. But we're having some busy times right now at work. So come on. This thing works really well, but I believe it wastes a lot of metal. But don't have all that grinding dust all over the place. Hey, there's Mater's workshop. Add to the stream.
Yeah,
Hello,
that's what I'm
Mater.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Check your basement.
Oh. Well, you can tell how up on things I am. Huh?
I know you don't read instructions.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to try it again today to see if I could read the instructions, but I didn't.
So what year CUDA is that?
That's a 70.
Ah,
And it's
sounds like you've got YouTube side open still. You might want to
What's that?
mute it. I'm getting an echo, so you might want to mute the YouTube side.
Okay, yeah, I did that.
Okay. I'm still getting an echo.
Oh, yeah?
I know I got my side muted on the YouTube.
Because sometimes when I have the YouTube open, let me close it. How is it now?
Well, I think I'm still hearing a little bit of an echo from hearing myself
Okay.
somewhere. Yeah, Clint, it's me.
Clint said he picked up a Milwaukee shear for $35 at a yard sale. Doesn't take out a strip like that. Oh, wow. I'll have to check into that one.
I forget who makes the one that I've got. Of course, I don't have. I still got my big air compressor, but I don't use it that much because it's in my other garage and I don't have power out there.
Yeah. What? Come on. I did it.
Now, the reason I was asking you on the that cage is because my Challenger that I've got, I actually got it to make into a dirt track car.
Oh, okay.
And everybody around me, they know how to use geometric frames and build a cage on that. They don't know how to do a unibody car.
Oh, okay.
Now they were wanting anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500 to build a cage.
Right. Wow, that much.
Yeah. And I had a guy. He told me one time, "Oh, $1,000 includes all the materials."
Wow. That's pretty good then.
Yeah. The only problem is he's passed away, so can't have him do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it was going to be a little expensive. You know, I thought maybe $800,000 or something. I didn't think it'd be more than that though. But I mean, if you want to be safe, then
Oh yeah.
you got to do it.
But then you got to consider the fact that this is a bumper to bumper cage on them.
Right.
I mean, it's going to be similar, to like what NASCAR's got.
I got you.
But I've never done it on the car. It's just been sitting. I got lucky to get it.
Okay.
Guy
Yeah, I got lucky
gave
to
it.
get this one.
Yeah, well, but I guarantee you, I got mine a lot cheaper than you got yours.
Yeah. I'm sure you did.
Yeah, track 3.
Wow.
Guy was doing a rotisserie restoration on it
Uh huh.
and cut the quarter panel off on the driver's side and said, nope, too much rust in it. Just going to scrap it.
Oh my.
So he wound up giving it to me, and I mean, just a shell of a car, no interior, no sheet metal. And it's like, hey, that's perfect for what I need.
Right.
It was originally a 340 4-speed car.
Wow. Now this was just a 318 automatic, just a plain Jane Barracuda.
Right.
I mean, it did have power brakes on it, power steering, and it did have a vinyl top at one time. But this car was bought. The guy that I bought it off of, his dad bought it back in 1978, and it's been a race car ever since.
Damn.
Yeah. So I thought, well, I keep it that way. But and especially after all the rust I found and I fixed so far, I thought, man. But now that it's starting to look pretty good now, I'm thinking, man, I want to drive this on the road.
Hey, rust
So-
means it's lighter weight. Makes it go fast.
Right? Yeah. But I've actually been surprising myself on some of this rust repair. I really didn't. I never really did this stuff before. I did little bits here and there, but nothing like I'm doing now.
Right.
So
Well, I know for me, I've got 2 engine options if I ever got the car built. One is a go with 318 because on dirt track you want to be able to get your RPMs up fast coming off the turn. Well, 318's got a short stroke in it.
mhm.
The other idea was take a 225 and get it built up.
Okay. Yeah, some of them guys are doing pretty good with those, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a guy up on the northwest that he builds those engines up, and some of the guys that run them, when they finish the race, they've got like 3rd and 4th place 2 laps down.
Wow. Let me see if I can do this so you can see me. See me and the rust repair, huh? There we go. How's that? I'll try to
That's
do
all.
it. Ain't bad, huh?
No.
There we go.
So what engine you gonna pop in there?
Well, see, years ago, my brother had a 70 Cuda, which I always liked. I was only like 13 years old, 12, 13 when he got it. And he had a 446 pack, and I always thought, you know, I'd like to have a Cuda with a 440 in it. And that's what came with this was a 440. So that's what I'm going to look for. Put one back in. Nothing like, nothing crazy, but.
I know.
That's for sure unfinished project. I watched both of those guys, and they've helped me a lot. And same way with Scott from Cold War Motors. I'm sorry.
Now, where are
man.
you located at?
I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh, you're way up north.
I'm in, I'm east of Harrisburg, west of Philly. I'm in between Harrisburg and Philly.
Okay.
A place
That's
called
a little bit.
Lebanon. You know,
Yeah, I got
Lebanon,
a little bit
Bologna.
away from Texas.
What's that?
So you're a little bit of a ways from Texas.
Oh, is that where you're at, Texas?
Just a little bit south of Dallas.
Oh, wow. You're down
I was going to say you might have heard of our little quarter-mile drag strip we've got here called the Texas Motorplex.
oh, okay. Yes, I have heard of that.
Yeah, that's where I live.
Oh, okay.
And what gets me is everybody, if you ever watch it on when they have the National, they always say it's in Dallas. I'm going, no, we're not even in Dallas, and we're not even in Dallas County.
Right.
We're south of Dallas.
Well, you know, a lot of those guys just use the closest place that they could think of. You know?
I mean, how come they don't say Fort Worth?
Yeah. That's where the Mixmaster is.
Yeah,
Right.
or Arlington, Grand Prairie.
Yeah, but isn't the Mix Master down there in Fort Worth, Dallas?
Uh, that depends upon which one. I mean, you get the High Five, which is part of Dallas. That's
Well, there's like
Central
5 or
and-
6 interstates that come into one spot, and then you got to be in the right lane in order to go where you're going, or you're gonna.
Oh God, you've got several of those. You've got where 35 and 635 meet. You've got where 635 and Central meet, which is 75. Then you're talking about 635 and 20, 635 and 30, 20 and 45. Yeah, which one you talking about in particular?
Yeah, I don't remember. It was back in the early '90s when I was down there last. Twisted Mopar says his dream is to take his car to Texas Motorplex.
That's only about 10 minutes away from the house.
There you go, Twisted Mopar. You probably have a place to park.
Matter of fact, I've even raced out there. And won. Yeah.
Cool.
And the weird thing about it is I had the slowest vehicle out there. Yeah, we had.
Well, at least you were there.
True. Now, I was with Dallas Mopar Club, and down here we've got the largest car club versus car club drag racing event.
Okay.
We do like at the time I was with them, there's like 8 or 9 races a year.
All right.
We would race, both quarter and eighth mile, and of course it's all in different brackets. And I went out there with my daily driver, which I was in the slow class, which is 16 and slower.
Okay.
20 seconds is definitely slow. But I'd dial that. I had a 93 Dodge 1-ton dually club cab with the Cummins in it, automatic. That thing would run consistent 20 seconds on a quarter mile.
What'd you say,
And
20 seconds?
20 seconds. But my best reaction time was a .004.
Wow. Almost perfect.
I was getting there.
Yeah, I think my best. I've only raced like 6 times, so I think my best reaction time was like a point or 0.18 or something like that.
I found out having an automatic gets you better reaction time and more consistent times down the track than a standard.
Right. Yeah, I went way big on that one. That's all right.
Well, just remember, cut it too. It's better to have it too big than not big enough.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, you can always take away. It's not easy to add to it.
Right. Well, that's what I do. Is I'll cut it big, right? And then got my little angle grinder and I'll grind it down. But usually I only get about the size of the marker big, but I'm about a 1/4 inch big this time. So I'll have to see if we can cut her down.
Twisted, yeah, I'd like to have someone do a GoFundMe to get where I can get this Challenger out there on the dirt track. Start kicking some butt on the that General Motors crap they run out there.
Ba-doom.
Those guys, they'll take a geometric frame, take the body and everything totally off, build the cage and everything to that, then hand fabricate the sheet metal to it. Except for the roof. That's the only thing that has to be factory.
Did you say it has to be factory?
Yeah, the roof on the car has to be factory. So that's about the only thing they leave on there. Clint wants to know, is that hole supposed to get closed off? He said it's always a drain for the cowl.
Yeah. Yeah, now the drain for the cowl is right here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's where the cowl drains. I still have to fill this hole in here. That was for the antenna. But I cut the rusted piece out of here today. I threw it away already. But this was all, there was a hole and stuff in here. You know, because that's why I said I'm patching this stuff together, because otherwise, once you get started with all this stuff, you got to change it all, you know, because there's a panel here, there's another panel here. You got the that's part of the A-pillar, I believe.
Yep.
I did change these corners here because they were rotted out. And then, so I thought, well, for the rest of it, I'm just going to patch it. Same way with the floor. I should have put a floor pan in it. I could have put floor pan panels in too, but they're back ordered. So I thought by the time they come in, I Frankensteined them in there, just a bunch of patches all over the place. So it's only the floor. Ain't that big of a deal. But that side over there has been hit, and the whole floor is crinkled in. So it took a lot of beating and hammering, and I got all that straightened out. Well, it's all solid anyway. And then what I did is I have all these pieces of metal left from repair panels, and then I also have a quarter panel from my Buick, from the Skylark, and I've been using that metal because it's thicker, you know. Especially for the floor, I'll use that metal for the floor.
That'll work.
Oh yeah.
Well, I know on that Challenger, I got lucky to find a junkyard that was up in Oklahoma, nothing notable part. And I told the guy what I was looking for, and he says, "Yeah, I've got plenty of that stuff. Because I was needing doors, needing trunk lid, fenders, hood, and a rear end for it." And I told him, hey, it doesn't have to be perfect sheet metal. And I got up there, and we went searching. I came back with both doors, both fenders, a hood, trunk lid, rear end, all for $200.
Wow.
Of course, the fenders got they're gonna have to be pieces cut out and panels, pieces, patched back in.
Right.
The hood is not exactly perfect, and trunk lid's got some rust in it. But I'm going, hey, just put some holes in there and the hood pins, and boom, it's down.
Cool. Yeah,
And the doors, of course, doors are going to get welded on anyway, so that don't matter. So it's just going to be the outer skin.
Right. Yeah, you're doing a little. You can do doing a lot different of a build than I am.
Yeah.
As far as that. Yeah, but like Clint says there, yeah, you can close them all and make new ones in a few years. That's right.
Yep.
Well, that's what I said when I was doing the cowl. I covered all the holes in. I thought, well, if I need holes for wires or whatever, I can always add new ones. Just like all I got to do is drill a hole.
Yeah, I was going to say that's going to make full support.
So that way I can keep it clean. I'll get the wires going right down alongside the intake, and come right out of the firewall right alongside the intake. I think I'm going to try to keep everything underneath the dash. Like the starter solenoid, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I should put the starter solenoid out under the hood, because then I could use it as a, to turn it over and stuff when I need to. But,
or you can get one of those little,
I have one of those. I have, I think it's a Blue Point.
Those come in handy for stuff like that.
Oh yeah. I've been using those for years. The whole problem there is like on a Chevy, you have to crawl underneath to hook them up. Fords and Chryslers, it's right there. You can't use a screwdriver really, but I finally got to a spot where I could do some grinding.
So what kind of welder are you using to put all that back together with?
I have a little Hobart 140, a Handler 140, 115, 115 volt.
That'll work. I mean, that's the thing about with that thin sheet metal is you don't need a lot of heat.
No,
And you gotta sit there and stitch weld it all back together anyway.
and I'm not that good of a welder. I mean, I do pretty good in some spots, and other spots I don't. I guess I don't get it clean enough.
Now, are you using it as a MIG or as
A MIG. Yeah, I got the gas. So I am getting better here and there, but
I was gonna say for me, once I get, if I get started on mine, I mean, I've got a MIG welder, but I'm gonna use it as a flex core.
yeah, I was talking to somebody about TIG welding. He said it took him a long time before he could get good with sheet metal in a TIG. You know?
Unfinished, I got no idea if he's got gas. I haven't seen what he's been eating.
He's just trying to be funny, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Buck's got the gas. Yeah, I got the gas. Hey, I got diesel too. Trying. Be right back. Maybe Buck's gas will be passed by then. Hey, we got a couple characters here today.
Hey, I'm so far south of him right now. By the time it gets to me, I wouldn't smell anything.
Yeah. The deep south. Man, so close. All right. I'm digging it.
Getting there?
Yep. Real close. On one spot, anyway.
Keep working at it. You'll get there.
What's that?
I said, keep working at it. You'll get there.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is how we did all of it. You know, well, not all of it, but most of it. So, we got a lot of practice.
Well, like they say, practice makes perfect.
Yeah. Here we go. Pretty good there.
So you trying to get that ready to go for what? No name?
No, not this one. My Buick I want to get done. The Buck Skylark.
Right.
I'm supposed to race JB's little shop and Barrow's garage. I don't think anybody else called me out. I didn't call anybody else out either, but I got to race those guys.
Right now, I've only got one vehicle I can actually take to it. That actually be my pipe.
Yeah, I would like to take this, but there's always next year, and it just take too much more money. Yeah, you gotta watch the money flow too. So, because I'm building a 455 big block for that Buick, so I want to concentrate on that because that's what I promised her. That was my plan. This car just came up out of nowhere, and how many opportunities you get to buy a 70 CUDA? There isn't too many, you know.
Right.
So I had to dig up some cash and just bite the bullet and do it.
Have they announced where they're going to have, say, the no name from next year, since the track has been sold?
No. You mean for the following year?
Right. Because this year they're having it in the same place or in Tyson, but you're
Right, but
only
it was for sale last year too. So
right. But I understand it did get sold, and because I guess contract and everything that they're
yeah.
going to honor it, that's why they're having it there again this year. But I'm wondering, what's going to happen?
Well, I mean, what's to say the new owners aren't okay with having it there too?
Right.
And hell, it could even be better than with a new owner.
I know we had a.
I don't know how much better you can get because that place is real nice. I like it.
Right. Well, we had an 8 mile up in Kennedale that got sold, and it's getting turned into housing development.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was actually a track called Green Valley years ago, and it was a nice 1/4 mile. Everybody liked it, and it's now housing development.
Wow. Yeah. Like unfinished project says, don't worry, the organizers will handle it all. You won't have to lift a finger.
Oh yeah. I just didn't know if they were still going to be able to have it there, say for a third year, say next year, or are they going to have to look at a different track to go to?
Well, things change all the time, so.
And right now, I got a guy that's up in Canada. He knows I'd like to go to No Name. He's actually going to see. He wants to see about actually getting the money together and everything, so I can go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was doing the math and everything as far as how much it cost me for gas going up there, hotel room, food, getting in to watch, and I'm figuring it's about $500.
That's pretty cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I could go up there and race the bike, but the only thing is, that's also my transportation back home, so if anything breaks on it, that's a well.
All right. Yeah, come on down. He said if there's any issue, we'll just all go show up at Buck's place.
I second that motion. Do we get a vote on that?
What's that?
I said I'll second that motion. Do we get a vote?
So I wonder if Skip is still in here. Because I saw Clint say hi, neighbor. I wonder if he was talking to Skip.
Let me see. It shows you only got 3 people watching,
Oh, okay.
and Unfinished has got he's the last one that's typed anything, so I don't know. Bear Rose is here.
Hello, Bear Rose. Hello, Bear Rose.
Hey, Bear Rose.
I'm just live playing around with some metal. I'm going to get some metal hunt probably tomorrow.
Clint's still here.
Skip may have skipped. Hello, Bear Rose. Hello there, Buck. There you are. There you are. Yeah, I'm back. I just wanted to do a live, let you guys know I'm still here, and I'll be back next week to do the channel reviews. And I don't know. I just felt like doing a live. So.
Did you ever figure out what the issue was on your phone where you couldn't get the screen to rotate with the phone?
No, I haven't figured that out because my phone was unlocked for turning, right? But the YouTube wouldn't let me do it.
Did you have it set up for auto rotate?
That I don't know. I think it.
If you don't have it for that, it won't automatically sit there and rotate. That might have been what's the problem.
You mean my iPhone has an automatic setting?
There should be a setting on there to let it auto rotate.
Huh. I didn't see
I know
it.
my phone. I mean, I don't have the iPhone or Apple, but it's an Android, and I've got the setting on there where I can have it to where it auto rotate.
Yeah. Huh. Let me see. I forget where it's at now.
Should be under settings.
Oh no, it's in here. All right, yeah. That's just a button on and off. There should be something in here in general, maybe.
Yep. Should be somewhere in settings for it.
Yeah, maybe under screen. No. Mine only has a manual option.
Now mine will automatically sit there and rotate. So if I'm holding it, holding my phone like this, I can sit there and then turn it, automatically sit there and rotate.
Yeah, mine will rotate.
Yeah. But I'm talking about like when you're in camera and everything.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mom brought the Ronan back from the hospital with her and been down for a week sick of it. Wow, can't wait to get back in the garage. I mean, National's coming up fast. Well, I'm glad to hear you're feeling a little bit better there, Clint. Sorry to hear that. Hope you're get well soon, man. Hey, Clint, did you say hi neighbor to Skip's Dark Hollow Garage? Is he near you? I'm just curious, that's all. Because I know he said he's in eastern Tennessee.
Yeah, because I know that right now I got my phone and it automatically will change.
Well, I know my camera will automatically flip. Yeah. Yeah, he's out here. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, because I told him when we're going to No Name Nationals, we can do the caravan thing again if he wants. You know. How to turn on auto rotate.
Yeah, I was going to say that might have been, what it was on your camera when you went live. You didn't have the auto rotate set up on it.
Oh, you know what?
Think you got it figured out?
Maybe I rotated it the wrong way.
It shouldn't matter.
I don't think it should matter either. You know?
No.
But you see, I have the 3 cameras here, so
Right.
you have to have it that way, or maybe I had it that way. You know? I'll have to try it someday. I'll start a live up and mess around with it again.
Yeah.
I don't think I flipped it back and forth that way at all.
Yeah, because I know when I first started on the channel when I was recording just with my phone, someone said, "Don't hold your phone straight up and down because you get that like that border and everything,
Right. Yes.
hold it sideways, and it goes to the panoramic view.
Right. Well, that's what I was trying to do with my phone,
Right.
because I wanted to use the battery on my phone rather than on my laptop. But it wouldn't work. So then that's why I have a webcam that I use. So I put the webcam on, and I was okay. You know, you get that wide view then.
Right.
You know, because, well, I never really did a live at a racetrack before either, so that was that was an experience.
Well, I don't do live much mobile. All the lives I usually do are sitting right here in the garage.
Right. Well, I did a live while I was driving down to Sykeston. I did a live. All right, we're gonna let that go for now.
So how far of a drive is that for you?
872 miles.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's further. You're further away than I am.
Oh, really?
Mine is, I think, 590.
Yeah, I'm like, it's like 872. It's like 13 hours of driving or something to get home. But what I do is, my best friend lives in Tennessee. So what I do is I take a ride down to Tennessee, because I'll leave the weekend before. I'll go down to his house for like 5 days, and then I leave from east of Knoxville. And then it's only, I think it's like 400 miles or something from there. But still, that's, you know, it's still.
That's still a drive.
Yeah, it's 600 miles to his house, and then another 400 over, so that's 1,000. So it's an extra 100 some miles to go visit him. So
Right.
you know, that don't really bother me that much. You know, what's 100 miles? So that's why I do that.
I know for me, I have to go through Arkansas, part of Tennessee, and then up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple guys from Arkansas coming up there too. And then another one you got to look for. You got Tony from Tony's Hot Rod coming from Arizona.
Right.
He was like, was he 1,600 miles?
Yeah, I think that's what he was saying on the live stream.
Yeah.
He said he didn't know if he'd maybe bring his big rig and haul
What's that?
everything. He didn't know if he was going to be having the big rig coming out.
Oh, okay. What's up, Dust Devil?
Oh, Dust Devil.
Brian. Yes, that definitely will be fun there, Clint. We'll try to do the same thing again and get together at Buc-ee's. And,
Oh, I got one of those here.
Yeah, well, they just opened one up west of Knoxville, I think, is where Crossville or something like that. I forget. Somewhere in Tennessee there.
Yeah,
But that was the first time I was at Buc-ee's.
So what do you think of it?
I think it's pretty cool. It's huge.
Yeah, that place they're big.
Well, I've been to some big truck stops before. I mean, I traveled the United States with a friend of mine in an 18-wheeler, you know, and we've been to some pretty big truck stops. But that place was huge. I mean, just for like, I mean, it's I think it's still a truck stop too, isn't it?
No, I think that's well, you can actually have the rig come in, but they're not allowed to work on the property for some reason. But you can actually go in there with the rig and everything.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're in a car, no problem.
Oh, yes. So it is Crossville. Clint he said it's so busy now. We caught it when it was just, it was just opening when we were there.
Yep. Like I said, where I live, we actually have our own, probably about 5 minutes away from the house.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's huge. Because got the one here. I know there's one in Madisonville I've been to several times. There's one south of Houston. There's one Denton. There's Terrell, New Braunfels. There's one down by Waco, or a little bit south of Waco, I think. Yeah. There's multiple.
I was just in Waco. I think it was 2018 or 19. Went on company business. I made it over to the silos. Joanna Gaines, I guess her name is.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
And then I was went for a boat ride somewhere too, down the canal or something there. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and I wound up going. We were going to see that going inside the little bakery, but it was anywhere from a 30 to 45-minute wait just to get in.
Oh yeah, yeah. I could. We were gonna eat there, but we couldn't get at a restaurant. You know.
Right.
So we couldn't get in.
But we went into the souvenir place and everything, and it's like, wow, this place is big.
Yeah.
But not as big as Buc-ee's, that's for sure.
Yeah, Buc-ee's is big.
I think the one there in Tennessee is actually one of the largest, but where the first one was originally built, they're actually going to tear it down and build another one there that's bigger.
Yeah, we have a franchise around here. Well, not a franchise, but it's a family-owned gas station thing. It's called Sheets, and they every so many years they tear the building down and build a new one.
Damn.
Yeah.
Getting there on it.
Oh yeah. Aha. Yep. I have a major echo.
Yeah, I'm still hearing, echo as far as what I'm saying. I don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, let me go.
Tell you what, let me go backstage.
Oh, I'm all right. I see why. Hang on. Webcam. How about now?
I can barely hear you.
You can barely hear me. Is it still echoing? Is it still echoing?
Your volume went way down.
Did it? This one. That one better?
It's still down.
Still down. Huh. Because I was in this one. Is there still an echo in this one?
That I don't know.
Is there still an echo in this one?
Yeah.
Well, how about that? I didn't know that. I forget what I did the last time. Echo cancellation. Does that make it any better?
We can try it. Hey, I don't hear an echo.
You don't hear an echo?
Nope, but I can hear you fine.
Okay. Hey, mate on Maple Lane, how was it?
Yeah.
Buck made it go away. Echo's better, but can't hear you. Oh, it's good now. Hey, there's Max Wedge. Vic Dasserly. Hello, Max.
Hey, Max. So what'd you do? Do the echo cancellation?
Yeah, I went into StreamYard and then just hit echo cancellation. Fixed.
Okay. So now you know what to do.
Yeah, but the last time I did that, it wouldn't work. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to get a new webcam because this is only one of them cheap ones.
Hey, sometimes the cheap ones are pretty good. I mean, the one that I'm using right now, uh, I don't even think I paid like $40 for it from Walmart.
Yeah, I think this one was like 26. I don't know. She bought it for me, but I think they're only like $26 or something.
Well, this one here, it's got like 4 microphones on it and just the one camera. And then this one actually is better than the one I got from Best Buy, and that one was about $60.
$69 was this one. Oh, I was wrong. First time this year, I was wrong.
So
Wait,
far,
now I'll tell you another one. All right. Things are starting to happen now. Let me see how much I got to cut off of this.
I just love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah. Only a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit of chicken fry.
Just remember, if it don't fit one way, a hammer will make it fit.
Yeah, I got lots of hammers. Oh yeah. Yep. We're rocking and rolling now. The heater's already on there, Stephanie. You're all right. That's what you hear in the background. I have one of them hybrid water heaters. It it has one of them heat pumps in it.
Oh, is it one of those like on demand?
No, it's a 50-gallon water heater. But instead of using the electric elements, it has a heat pump in there that heats the water. You know, like when you run your air conditioning backwards, it heats the house.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, we don't have central heat and air. We got gas heaters and just window units.
Yeah, I wish that the gas line only comes halfway down my street, and it doesn't make it to my house. And man, I wish they would have. Well, they should have done it before I bought this car, really. Because I'd like to go all gas. I had gas at my apartment I had before, and I really liked it.
Well, I know for us, the stove is gas, so is the hot water heater. And of course, we got all the heaters, throughout the house. And thank goodness when we had that bad winter come up, last year? We didn't lose electric, but I do know a lot of people that did, and their house was everything was powered by electric. So
Gotcha.
they couldn't heat the house up. That's why the water pipes and everything froze. Luckily for me, we had heat.
Hammer mechanics fix anything. That's not right. I've been one all my life. Oh, I'm all electric here. It sucks to wallet dry for sure.
Yeah.
And poor Clint has the power go out a lot. Well, that's the worst thing about in the summertime. The power goes out. They ain't got no air conditioning.
If the power went out here during the summer, yeah, it would be pretty bad because, in fact, Texas summers are hot. Because Crystal, she's from Oklahoma City,
Uh huh.
and when she first moved down 2 years ago, I told her, I says, "Hey, you're coming down right when we're fixing to get into a Texas summer." And she goes, "Oh, it can't be that bad. I'm used to the heat and everything." I says,
Yeah.
"It ain't
Yeah.
like that down here in Texas. It gets hot."
Yeah, it does.
And she goes, "You're right. Texas summers are worse.
Yeah.
But then Texas winters are not as bad as Oklahoma. We don't get as much snow, and winter up there lasts about 3 times longer." How often do you get snow up there?
Well, a matter of fact, this year I think I only had like a half an inch, which uh, which is very rare because we usually get snow every year.
Yeah, but how long does it last?
Well, it'll last all winter. Yeah,
Does it?
especially yeah if we have a cold winter, it'll last all winter. Um, but it hasn't been that way the last couple of years. I'm waiting for it to happen. It should be happening soon though. Uh,
I think the longest I've ever seen snow on the ground here was about a week and a half.
yeah, no, we can have it for the whole the whole winter season. Lately though, it only lasts a couple weeks and gone. Um, Now, if we get a blizzard, look out. That'll last for a long time.
We've had one of those, but like I said, it was barely week and a half, and then that was it. That was the entire amount of snow we ever had that long.
Yeah.
And I know everybody up north is like, come September, October, it's like, okay, time to get the snow blowers out, get them all tuned up and everything. You ask someone here in North Texas, "Hey, where's your snow blowers at?" They'll go, "What's a snow blower?"
Yeah. Yeah. I just put mine away. Put my snowplow away a couple weeks ago, and then just put the what you call it snowblower away the other day. Yeah, as long as I hook up the plow, it won't snow. Yeah, true.
I guess that's one thing I do like about living down here is like our winters are not that bad.
Right.
Except like Lubbock, during the Panhandle, that's a different story because that's about the same as far north as say Oklahoma City. Oh, got an egg beater going around.
What?
Got an egg beater.
Oh,
He flying overhead somewhere.
today it's the dishwasher. My, my snowplower stays out all year. I just changed its name. Today it's the dishwasher.
I used to have an automatic dishwasher here till Crystal got mad at me. Now I don't have one.
Now you don't have one.
Manual. Yeah, now it's a manual dishwasher. I mean, really don't need one because it's just her, myself, and my mom, and that's it. So usually there's not a lot of dishes we have to do.
Yeah. bad.
Hey, you might get that thing finished before you end the stream.
Oh yeah, yeah. I still have to wait for the 415 to dry. Yep, we got it. We got it.
Good.
A little bit of tweaking here and there, a little bit of straightening out.
Now, what gauge sheet metal are you using on that?
Well, I don't know. This here is just a repair panel that I had from my truck door. I don't see anything written on it. Then I also use pieces of quarter panel that I have left. So this is all rotted down here, but there's still some good stuff up in here.
Yeah.
So I use as much as I can, and then
You try to repurpose things.
yeah, I have. This is some thick. This is actually thicker than here. So I'll use this thicker stuff from the buck. I'll put it on the floor. You know, it's actually thicker. I think it's thicker than the metal that's in there.
I know for me, like when I go, if I ever get a chance to get that Challenger built, I got to replace that quarter panel on the driver's side. And I'm going to do the measurement because I got to go from the door jamb all the way to the back. I'm going to walk around and see if I can find me a nice long hood at the junkyard that's kind of messed up and everything.
Yeah.
Cut my patch panel out of all that.
Yep, I've used hoods and doors and all kinds of stuff.
And I ain't gonna be worried about it being perfect sheet metal because hey, it's probably gonna get beat up anyways.
Right. I mean, this is in behind the fender anyway. I mean, a lot of the stuff I've been doing is to keep the fumes out of the inside of the car. You know,
Right. And nobody's gonna see it.
Right. I'll be running open headers anyway, so I'm just patching all the holes. Like I said, when I need a hole, I can always drill one or make one. Not that big of a deal.
Can't wait to see it all finished up.
Yeah, me too.
What color are you gonna paint it?
Well, that's undecided. But the previous owner had it painted. You know that like gold, metallic gold that Chrysler had back in the later 70s? Can't think of the name of it.
Was it tawny gold?
It was a metallic gold that they used to have. I really like that. Like, and they had a white front end, and then there was a parting line to the back window. So white in the front and gold in the back. I thought that was pretty neat, and then put some stripes on it. But I don't know. Oh, okay. So here we go. So Clint says, I would think that 70s Buick metal is higher quality than the imported panels nowadays. Rumor has a pre-nuclear age steel is best. Unverified misinformation. You're welcome.
Yeah. The older sheet metal was made a lot thicker.
Yeah, and that is pretty thick stuff. And then, so Unfinished Projects is saying UU1 blue. I am partial to blue. I do like blue. Like that Sonic blue on my Ford truck is nice, but don't say Ford in front of Unfinished Project. Hey, how the buck are you there, New guy's guitar.
Hey, new
I'm
guys.
doing, I'm doing bucking good today. Putting a bucking panel on here. Little trim here, little trim there. Clint
I
says hi,
know.
guitar.
Yep. I know. For me, one of the projects I got is trying to get my '97 uh, truck up and going again. Trying to figure out what's wrong with that transmission and everything.
Yeah, I just changed the oil and stuff in my truck, and I last week, I think it was last week, and I had it out for like a 400-mile run. Um, I like to do that. I like to if I because it's like probably 2,000 miles round trip for me to go to Tennessee or down to No Name Nationals and back. So
Right.
I like to put 2,000 miles on it here before I take off.
Well,
Or
the problem I
DY3.
have, I was going to say, the problem I had with mine was I was out driving one day, and then all of a sudden it didn't want to shift out of first gear. It just stayed in first. And it cost, because I was out and about, cost about $400 to get towed back home.
95 degrees in Minnesota today. Well, I was close to 90 here today. And me, I'm a little different. I like the heat, so I was outside all day and out here in the garage with the door open.
It's a little warm here, and I've actually got the air conditioner going.
Oh yeah, we've had the air conditioner running for a while now. But what was that? UU1 blue and then DY3 yellow. I gotta see what they look like. Hey, I was told years ago that the molecular makeup of steel changed after we started testing nukes. Sounds a little crazy, but I wanted to throw it out there. Barrow says it started to get thin around 63, but pre 63 you can almost stick weld body panels. Almost, that is. I don't recommend it.
Yeah, it's mainly because they were trying to, the EPA regulations, especially in the 70s, trying to get more fuel efficient.
Yeah.
If you notice, that's when things like aluminum blocks and uh, the thinner sheet metal using more plastic
Mm-hmm.
on the cars came about. Instead of, because if you look at cars from back in the 50s and the 60s, they had that nice steel dash and everything in there with no padding on it. And then started coming up with all that stuff there for more safety, lighter weight. And then you had to have crumple zones, so they got rid of full frame and everything. But the only vehicles nowadays have got like a full frame would be your pickups, but cars don't.
Right. Yeah. I don't know of any of them new cars that have full frame.
No.
Burnt tan metallic. Oh, the F or the DY. What is it? DY3 yellow is like a cream color. Let's try. What do you say? FT6 burnt. FT6. Whole problem with painting the car is it costs you more, just as much for paint as it does for
Yep.
a whole lot of
And
stuff.
yeah, and red is actually one of your most expensive paints out there.
Colorado has the 50s and raining. That's
Damn.
Tim's 72 Demon. Hello, Tim. Good to see you.
Hey, Tim.
I don't know if I've seen Tim's 72 Demon yet. One of you guys could put his link up there. I'd appreciate it. And go check his channel out. Boy, Unfinished Project knows the colors, don't he? I got to try the FT6 burnt orange. Oh, burnt tan metallic. Oh, I like that. Yeah. There's Tim's.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
He doesn't have any videos yet.
Oh, he doesn't? Okay.
Uh,
The mountain looks like a Bob Ross picture. Oh, you mean the mountain on my thumbnail? Yeah, that's a beautiful part of Pennsylvania out there, where that thumbnail was taken.
oh, now there's a guy that knows about replacing rusted sheet metal.
Oh no,
Oh,
you can't see it on that one. All right. Who's that?
6%.
6%. Yeah, he's doing. I liked how he popped all those panels off with the screwdriver or the pry bar. I guess they just had them glued on.
No, they were. It was
6%. It works half all the time.
Yep. But no, it was all. Was it? I think he said it was like HVAC metal, and it was all riveted on. And he had that little tool and everything that sit there with the spring and sit there and pop all the rivets.
Yeah. Oh, that's what he's talking about. Tim's 72 Demon says, I see Pikes Peak with the snow on top from his front porch. Oh, man, that's got to be cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice view.
Yes. People pay for that view. I do like that burnt tan metallic, though.
Yep. It says house roof flashing and aluminum rivets. I saw the video where he had all that laid out in the driveway. I'm going, damn.
Oh, I like that UU1 blue, too. Well, we'll hit that nail on the head when we come to it. Because you think there's a lot of rust up here. Well, we got there's a whole 2 more quarter panels back there, and the rear window is pretty rough shape too. Yeah, I do like the green too.
Yep.
So Tim's originally from Western PA. I'm in I guess Central PA. You might want to call him. I'm in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. I'm in between Harrisburg and Philly, north of Lancaster or Lancaster. Lancaster. It's Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Lancaster, I think you have to say. Yeah, if you go down there and you pronounce it differently, they don't like it. That's what I heard. I haven't run into anybody yet, but.
Well, we've actually got town here, and we call it Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Yeah.
FT3 Sahara Tan. Oh, he's from Kittanning. I was just out in Kittanning. Kittanning or Kit. I forget how you pronounce it. Kittanning. Yeah, I was up in Hastings, PA last week, and I think I was out near Kit. Yeah, that's how the British say it. Well, if not, my sister lives in Newcastle. I was just out there last year. I'm going back out in Labor Day weekend. I'll be out in Newcastle.
Is Newcastle anywhere close to Old Castle?
Yeah, it's north of Pittsburgh. Yeah, right next to Old Castle. Well, Newcastle's better than Old Castle.
Yeah. That's the weird thing. All the town names that are up there in the north, east area,
Uh huh.
they actually got their names from cities and everything or towns from over in England.
Oh, okay.
So like New York, well, there's York, England. So instead of calling it York, they said, okay, this is the New York.
Oh, okay.
Of course, at that time it was all British Empire, anyways. Yep, it was New Amsterdam before. Yep, they just had to rename it.
It was New Amsterdam before that. That's what Clint says, anyway.
Yep. Tim was saying it's Kittening is an old Indian town. It's on the Allegheny River, goes down to Pittsburgh.
Okay. On the Allegheny River that goes down there. Okay. The Dutch had it first. All right. So that must have been when I was out at my sister's. Is there an exit off of Route 80 for Kittanning or whatever? Kittening. That's probably where I saw it. It was that. Wasn't when I was in Hastings. So I wasn't that far west.
Hey, Colleen.
Did Colleen make it in? Hello, Colleen.
Yep.
Hey, you forgot a word there. It's supposed to be my Dart Sport was born J6 Avocado Gold, which is actually a beautiful green. It's currently blue. If I repaint it, it will either go UU1 or back to J6. I haven't made up my mind yet. Well, I would say the UU1 is probably a little cheaper than the J6, but hey, Ram 50, Dart Custom.
Now, when I go to try and get my duster restored and everything,
Oh, Damien.
Yep, that one's going to cost some money for paint because it's that Tor red.
He asked for B5 blue, and they thought he had three heads. That's too old, Clint. You're probably talking B5. That would be late 60s, I would think. Early 70s.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, B5 would have been the old one, and they definitely would have updated, give it a different one.
So Tim's got a 72. His is a dark demon, Hemi orange. Wow, cool. I like
Yep.
that color. Hey, Dodge had a light buckskin.
That was one thing about with Mopar is that they had a big variety of different color combinations.
Yeah. But I thought they had a 78 Ram Charger with a gold metallic. I could be wrong though. Maybe it's newer.
I don't remember. I mean,
I worked at a Chrysler dealership. Well, actually, a Dodge dealership in 1981, and I remember seeing those colors. I always liked it.
oh man, I missed out on a deal from a guy at the local Dodge dealer.
Huh?
Uh, there was a Dodge slash Chevrolet, and at the time I had an old Chevy pickup. I needed parts for it, and went in there, was talking to him,
Uh-huh.
and he said, "Yeah, he just sold his '69 Charger." And I was talking to him about it. He said he sold it for like, mind you, this was in the mid '80s. He sold it for like $700. I'm going,
Yeah.
oh.
Hey,
And he-
welcome to the race there, Max Wedge, Dick Dasserly.
Yep.
Looks like I got to review your channel.
But he said that he hated changing the spark plugs in it.
Oh, really?
I said, why? He says, man, every time I change the spark plugs, I had to worry about oil leaking down inside the cylinders. I said, what do you mean? He says, man, I had to have an extension about this long go right through the valve covers.
Oh,
I go, you had the spark plugs went through the valve
through the
covers?
valve cover, yeah.
He goes, yeah, and I hated that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, and what else? Was there anything else you hated? He goes, yeah, I needed to get a rear window seal and everything for it, but every time I ordered one for the '69 Charger, they kept sending me one that was too damn small. I go, what do you mean too small? I said, did the rear window of the car go all the way down flush with the roof line? He goes, yeah. I said, did you have a 4-speed? He goes, yeah, it had a 4-speed and everything in it. I go, man, if I'd met you, I would have given you easy $1,000 for that car.
Yeah.
You know what he had, right?
Yeah. Not exactly, but you said it was a Charger, right?
Yeah, that's what he was calling it.
Okay, but it was probably a Daytona.
Uh-huh.
No?
He had the Charger 500
Oh, the 500. Okay.
with the 426 Hemi and a 4-speed.
Oh, okay.
And
They were a little shorter or something, weren't they?
Well, I mean, they still had they took the '68 Coronet grill and everything put in it.
Uh-huh.
But that was actually the first before the Daytona.
Okay.
But like I said, he sold it for $700.
Wow.
Think about what that car would be worth now.
Yes, because they didn't make a whole lot of those, and I never think about those cars either. Because you don't see them.
Nope. But especially with the 426 Hemi and a
Subscriber suck an egg. Clint said that's one of his favorites.
Yeah.
Flush rear window.
Yep. And the reason they wound up doing that is they started off with a '68, and they actually wound up doing the wind tunnel test. And they found that recessed grill actually caught a lot of air in it. And they thought, oh, it ain't gonna be no big deal. So they wanted putting a '68 Coronet grill on there. And then they found out that there was a lot of wind turbulence around the rear window, so they made the rear window flush.
Oh,
And that's how the Charger 500 came about. And then they kept the same flush rear window, and then they just put the nose cone and the rear wing on it, called it a Daytona.
Gotcha.
and it was I think 68 and a half was the Charger 500, and then 69 was the Daytona.
Okay. My car is a brick for airflow. Like an air fryer, it's just a convection oven.
Yep.
Hey, I learned something today. Look at that. All right. Man, I'm happy. I was going to do something. Oh, I know. Let me get this little burr out of here. There we go. There we go.
I was gonna say that's one thing a lot of people don't realize is that the Daytona and Superbird was made because of NASCAR racing for more aerodynamic.
Oh, okay.
Just to make the cars go faster and handle.
Let's put that in there and.
And of course, one of the rules for NASCAR was you had to have a minimum of 500 production cars made.
Okay.
But that's what Dodge was doing back then. Was like, hey, let's find what we can do, make it go better.
Yeah, everybody says I'm moving along pretty good with this car, but this is what I usually do. I'll watch a video or two and just make a panel, you know.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna put this up here.
That's what I do. If I don't know what it takes to do something, so I'll just get on YouTube and I'll do a search on it, and it's like I'll find about 2 or 3 people that have done it. It's like, oh, okay. And I'll get out there and do it myself.
You have a rough life there, Unfinished Project.
Oh,
He set his beer down. Now he can't find it.
I guarantee it, it's in the last place you put it down at.
Yeah.
And no, the Daytona Superbirds were not outlawed because Dodge cheated. It's because the guys with the blue oval and bow ties, they went crying, saying we're getting our butts kicked too much. And that's the thing that made the Hemi go away, is because NASCAR reduced the cubic inch displacement on engines to I think 368. Prior to all that, you could run whatever was factory.
Hey, Unfinished Project, Max says, open another one. You'll find it later. Maybe that was his last one.
It just means he's got an excuse to go to the beer store.
Yeah. Hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, he said.
Yep. You're only cheating if they don't find it. Or excuse me, you're only cheating if they find it.
All right. Tim says, I always blame my dogs for hiding my drinks. Hey, found it.
Yep. See, that was one thing about on my my Charger I raced on dirt, is they said that we couldn't have any reinforcement in the front end as far as the bumper. Well, I had some 1-inch pipe up underneath that bumper, but it was all painted black and all covered over. Officials never found it.
Yeah. Well, my buddy used to say that all the time in truck driving. He said, "You can go as fast as you want, just don't get caught."
Yeah.
Hey, there's Bigfoots and Mopars.
Hey,
Hello, Bigfoots
Bigfoot.
and Mopars. So apparently his name is Mark. Hello, Mark.
Yep.
I'm Mark too, but they call me Buck. Max Wedge just joined the fight to 500.
Clint, cheating, everybody cheats, and I don't care what kind of sport. I don't care if it's, car racing. I don't care if it's in football, tennis. It can even be bowling.
Yeah, because if nobody cheated, they wouldn't have to check to see if you're cheating.
Right.
Right.
I mean, look at baseball where everybody, they're always checking, say, the bats and everything, make sure it ain't got cork in it.
Right.
And the people have been caught, too.
I'm just looking up Max Wedge's channel. Oh, he's almost at 100. Cool.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's at 90 subscribers. Way to go, Max. He's a hell of a nice guy.
Well, okay, I just subscribed to Tim, so he's now at 20. Let's see.
You got Max Wedge?
That's what I'm getting to right now.
I could put the link up for you.
I'm getting it in here.
Oh.
I'm doing the search and everything.
Yeah, he should come right up.
Yep. He's got one more.
Okay.
Yep, showing 91 now.
Yep, 91.
Let's see.
There's his link just in case somebody is looking for it. But yes, Bigfoot's and Mark, he does have a wicked Max Wedge 63. I was just up at his house last weekend. The Max Wedge.
No, I just got Bigfoot's.
You got his link?
I've just subscribed to him.
Keep screwing up. All right. Yeah, Bigfoots and Mopars was
They
there
showed it.
last week.
Yeah, they were showing it. He has over 1,000 subs.
Yeah, yeah. Paste. There's Bigfoots and Mopars link in case anybody wants to go check his channel out. His shorts do okay, but don't bring subs. That's a shame. Keep at it, though. Don't let it get you down.
I've heard shorts will, but then, I mean, I've got some shorts and everything myself, but I don't have. I've still got them in the closet hanging up.
Yeah. Well, Tim says he just got a new GoPro, and I've been playing with some video editors. I hate getting old. Can't remember this morning. Yeah, man, I relate so much. I forget. I'll be looking for my phone, and it'll be in my hand. Oh, where did I put my phone? Oh, here it is. It's in my hand.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll forget people's names, and I get a sentence going in my head, and I go to say it, and I can't remember what I was going to say. So I feel you. Um, the best thing to do there, Tim, is just keep at it. Um, that's all I did. I watched a lot of videos on the editor that I use, which I use DaVinci Resolve. Some people use Fillmore and other things too, but that's what I got used to. That's what I stick with. Matter of fact, it does way more than I'll ever do with it. But
The one I use is Clipchamp, and that actually comes with Windows 11 already. So if anybody's got Windows 11, you've already got a video editor on the computer.
right, yes, I used that and it was okay. I because I have Windows 11 now, and then when I bought this laptop, I went down there to Best Buy and I told him what I wanted to do, and he said, "Well, this is the one you need. This is the one you need." I said, "Well, put it on. Let's go."
What kind of laptop have you got?
I got an HP. What's it? An NV X360.
Okay.
Has a good video card and stuff in it, and I should have got more storage though. But I got a 2 terabyte external hard drive that I use.
Now, what's your processor on it?
Processor's an i7 dual core.
Yeah, okay. I'll forgive you on that one. To me, I like my AMD.
Yeah, that's what I had in my Asus or whatever it was. It was an AMD.
Now, my desktop I've got here, it's the HP Omen, and it's got the AMD Ryzen 7. And this is actually a gaming lap or desktop.
Yeah.
And then my laptop, I've actually got the what was it, the Asus Rogue Strix gaming laptop, and it's got the AMD Ryzen 7 in it also.
Okay. But anyway, Tim's that Resolve. I think it's a guy called Casey Farris. Casey Farris. He does a whole lot of videos on how to do the Resolve, and then you can just Google it. And that's who I watched a lot of. Hey, there's Backwoods Custom Crap. Hello there, Backwoods. How you doing today?
Hey, Backwoods.
And Clint's working with a gaming rig too. You know who else is really good at the computer stuff is Tony's Hot Rod Garage. He builds his own computers.
That's what I'm wanting to do next, and I've been watching some videos. There's a guy, he was showing how to do build one from scratch and do custom liquid cooling on it.
Okay.
And he actually built one that had 2 radiators in it.
Yeah. That's moving some electrons.
But he had 9 different cooling fans in it too.
Wow.
3 on each radiator and 3 on the very front.
Mm-hmm. UP is back. Yeah, man, that was a quick 2 hours.
Yep. I don't see a desktop going to have 12 CPUs. Only going to be 1, and should only be 1 video card.
I don't know. I don't know if he knows what a CPU is.
That's your central processing unit. That's the processor and everything in there. And you're only going to have 1 video card. Okay, so Clint's only got 1 rad.
Yeah, he has 1 radiator. So does Mopar's Mustangs Minivans has a home-built liquid-cooled gaming computer. I never really got that deep into it. I've already changed processors and hard drives and video cards and I've done changed a lot of stuff inside, but I never built one.
Oh, I've been messing with computers all the way back to 5 1/4 floppies.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, it the way things have changed on it. I mean, where I worked at, the guy showed me a box that was probably about this long, about this thick, and probably about this wide. And it was an 8 meg hard drive.
wow,
Yeah, an 8 meg,
8 meg.
and it was
Hey,
that big.
unfinished project says this live is a CPO. It's a critical patch update.
Oh, where was it? I had it not that long ago over here. Now I got it hidden somewhere.
Yeah, Bigfoot's Mopars wants a computer. I just use my phone. Want to try some real editing software. Yeah, I like using the laptop. I think this laptop was like $1,144 or something like that. It was. I forget. I think that was with the tax.
I got lucky for my laptop.
He spent his computer money on parts.
I found mine at the local pawn shop.
Okay.
I got it I talked them down to $700 out the door. Retail's about 13.
Okay.
But I mean, it was one that was almost a year old.
Yeah, I was only messing with you, so I don't know if you know what a CPU is or not. I was just trying to ruffle your feathers.
Yeah.
He's going to post a picture of his CPUs.
All right. That I'd like to see.
Desktops are easier to expand.
Oh, yeah.
They are the small block Chevy of computers.
Now, it depends on what size case you've got, too.
Yeah.
A micro is so small and everything, it's hard. But a regular ATX, yeah, you can do quite a bit with them.
Yeah, the only reason I had to buy a new laptop is because my other one was Windows 7, and I never upgraded to Windows 10. So then I wasn't going to pay for an upgrade to Windows 10 with an old 7 computer. So I said, no, I'm just going to go buy a new one. I had that one I bought in 2010, I think it was. So that one's old.
Yeah. Well, the laptop I used to use for doing streams and everything, the processor, it could not handle if I had like 5 people up on panel, it would start bogging it down.
Yeah.
So I had to upgrade to a better one. I forget how old that one was. I still got it, but just don't use it.
Gotcha. Unfinished projects on a roll today. My laptop keeps getting smaller because my belly keeps getting bigger.
I'm gonna hide that other at. I'm gonna have it up here last night. Oh well. Yeah, I was gonna say I've got the old what they call a hard drive, but it's the SSD, solid state drive.
Yeah, solid state. Yep.
Yeah, and it's like to go from a regular spinning hard drive to something like that. I'm going, damn. I mean, for a while I got out of messing with computers, and then it's like started to come back into it, and it's like the hell is that? It's like, basically I had to start learning all over again.
I forget where that is there, Max. I think it's in YouTube Studio. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's not.
Settings.
It's not YouTube.
I,
we had someone blocked, and
block links or URLs live chat are already blocked if you select this. Okay. So what I come up with, Max, was go into your YouTube Studio and then under settings and then community. Well, hang on a second. Let me go here. I'll present the page. Share screen. That's that one. That's the camera. I think this is. No, not that one. I don't want that. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Hang on. There we go. Now we can present. Share screen. Window. There it is right there. Boom. Share. There we go. So in here, Max, and over here in settings, hit settings, and community, and then down here at the bottom it says block links. I think you have to uncheck that. Make sure you're not blocked.
right.
Advanced settings. Feature eligibility. Okay, let's close that. I don't know if that helps you or not, Max.
Well, I'm finished saying if you go to settings and then click privacy, then select blocked users. Yeah, I think that's where it's at.
Okay. That your channel settings? And in privacy, there it is. Yes, okay.
But yeah, I had to go. I actually went in there and I blocked somebody, and then thought I could trust them, and they started the same stuff all over again after I unblocked them.
Well, he's on his phone. Okay, not a computer. All right, I got you.
Well, right now I think I've got about 4 different people blocked. Where if I'm in chat and everything, I can't see them type.
Oh, is that what that does there, Barrows? Block links to keep all those spam links from hitting my lives and video comments. Oh,
Okay.
I didn't know that. Okay, so some of those channels don't show up in the chat. Yeah, well, that happens to me too. If you don't have all messages, you won't get everybody's channel. And there's something else goes on there too, because I notice I get on some lives. If I don't comment for a while, then and when I do comment, it seems like nobody sees it.
Yeah. I know for me, I started having trolls and everything started coming in on mine. So I've got it set up to where you have to be a subscriber for so long before you can come in and start putting anything in chat.
I got you.
It kind of helps weed out the riffraff.
Yeah, because that's what That's what Destroyer 1320 just did. Set it up to where it's only only subscribers can join in the chat.
Yeah, I challenged him to a race, and I don't think he wants to go race me.
Oh,
I told
oh,
him,
we
hey,
get a link to Maters. I don't. Oh, I guess not. Hang on a minute, Clint. There's Robert Magny. Hello, Robert. I'll go find Maters. I think I've been subscribed to Maters since Renegades.
hey, Robert.
Maters Workshop, 518 subscribers.
Yep. Yeah, because I was on Bryce's stream one night. This has been about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And at that time, I think I was at 498.
Oh
And
wow.
someone wound up subscribing. And they made the comment saying, hey, I'm only one away from hitting 500. Next thing I know, I was at like 506 that night.
Yeah.
And then I wound up doing a giveaway for hitting 500. And had a thing on my community tab, hey, vote on this and everything. And I went up doing a video saying, hey, the instructions and everything, how to win. And I only had like 20 people leave a comment. And
Yeah.
Renegade actually wound up winning. It was a $25 Amazon card.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Clint. And the weird thing about it was Bryce actually won, but one of the rules was you had to actually be watching. And because I did the wheel where it eliminated the names and everything, it was going to be like last person. And Bryce actually, his name was the last one on there. But I already stated before I started doing the spinning, hey, you got to be here to watch and leave a comment. Let me know you're here watching. Well, he didn't, but Renegade was the next one. He was there, so he wound up winning.
Cool.
And I tried making it fair. And I think that was the fairest way of doing it is, hey, be watching and leave a comment in chat. Let me know you're watching. That way I know, hey, you're here.
Right. I'm just putting a poll up because I forgot about this thing.
Oh, the community tab?
Right. No, there's a poll that you can put in on the live.
I haven't figured out how to do that yet. Still working on that. Yeah, Bear Rose, that's one thing I kind of got to watch on mine. Is like with my girlfriend, she does crochet work. Well, the old English word for doing crochet was basically, it's kind of like saying the lady of the night that begins with an H.
Oh.
So I got it. We say it every now and then on a live stream, but kind of got to watch it. But she's in the yarn community and everything.
All right, I just subscribed to Muscle Car Mitch. He only has 50 some subscribers. Did I shut you off there, Mater?
No,
I lost your. Oh no, there you are. Okay,
here.
all right. You know what? I know what happened. I was watching the YouTube page, and it's delayed.
Yeah,
And so I
there
saw
is a
you
delay.
talking. I saw you talking on the YouTube page, and I have it muted.
Yeah, there's always a delay between the StreamYard
Right.
and the YouTube.
Yes.
Now,
Yep.
do you pay for StreamYard or you use the
No,
free one?
I just do the free thing. I didn't pay for it. I was thinking about, but it's like $20 a month, and I'm like, I should, but
Well, I was doing it for a while because I was doing so much streaming, and I mean, because there was times when I was doing like three streams a week, and it'd be like 4 hours, and it's like, sure, why not? And then it got to the point where it's like, I'm not even doing 20 hours a month. Why pay for it? So I just
right.
said, get it. And I'm now down to twice a week for like 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, they usually send me a notice like, "Hey, you're getting close to your 20 hours, right?" And I look, and it's only 12 hours. I'm like, dude, I still
Yeah.
got 8 hours to go.
Yeah. I get that all the time. It's like, and then I'll bring up my calendar. It's like, okay, well, I've got so many more days for my renewal. And it's like, oh, yeah, well, I've got, let's say it's 2, 4. Yeah, I got plenty of time. I ain't got to worry about it. I've actually gone over one time, and that's because the very next day it was going to renew.
Yeah.
I went over like 20 minutes.
Yeah. No, I haven't gone over yet, but um,
Well,
that's
the
how
nice
if
thing,
I go over a couple times, then I'll start paying for it.
well, the nice thing about it is if you pay attention, as far like when's your renewal date?
Mine's on the 11th.
Okay, mine's like on the 13th, so yours is not that far away either. If you just look, it's like they tell you, okay, you got 12 hours used up, so you figure, okay, you've got 8 hours remaining, and so like right now I've got 3 more days where I'm going to stream before the 13th. Well, that's 6 hours. I got plenty of
Right.
time. And yeah, they do not cut you off midstream.
Right.
Uh, so say you're doing one and you do go past like I did, they won't stop it. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Barrows goes over every month. He says.
And you don't get penalized for it either.
No.
They don't charge you.
Sub to Muscle Car Mitch. Hello, Skip.
Hey, Skip.
Hey, Mater, can you hold the fort till I go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
That's where I was fixing to be headed to.
All right.
But yeah, that's one thing I do like about with StreamYard. If you're on the free one, you got advantages and there's disadvantages. One advantage or one of the disadvantages, you're limited to only 20 hours. But if you do pay attention to how many hours you're using and limit yourself, you can stay within the 20 hours. I do. And usually for me, I've got about an hour or so left over. Well, I mean, unfinished, I mean, if you don't want to hold it, your hands won't get busy. I mean, they'll be empty and everything. That's what you got oh, I know the word and everything. I can't even think of it right now. I'll think of it here in a little bit. Uh, that's where you've got a picture and everything. So, like, if I wanted to, didn't want to show me, I can do that, and it just shows that, but you can still hear what I'm saying. Avatar. That's it. You can bring up just an avatar.
NASCAR. I was just thinking the sun's going down over that way now. You used to come in the garage here, so I'm doing pretty good now.
Yeah, it's time of the season and a tilt of the earth and everything.
Yep, science is happening every day.
Now, Clint, for me, I used to not even edit. I really don't edit anything right now. Now I will pause video and then go in through my editor and get everything clipped together.
Hey, Skip, you don't need a cool background for lives. Just use your garage or you got a cool background when you do your intros. I think that's cool the way you have stuff hanging all over the place. You got that clock made out of that Harley fairing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, look at what I've got. It's inside the garage.
Yeah. And I'm just I have that. I had to go inside the house in the room there because it got hot out here. I used to do it with the door closed. This is the first time I've done it with the door open.
All right, you end up going to lean off the dock, like what Cajun says. I'm gonna do the same thing, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
And
we'll be right here.
Now I'm gonna do something you didn't do. I'm gonna put my avatar up.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody wanted to see the Cruda. Nothing's cooler than a 70 Cruda. I wish I could edit life too. I'd probably fast forward to where this thing's done, right? But then I wouldn't have all this fun. Jack stands and cinder blocks. My life starts in an hour and some change, guys. Jack stands and cinder blocks. You have it scheduled there, Jack stands and cinder blocks? Because I can redirect. Well, that's if you let me. There we go. Did I do something? Yeah, 6 p.m. Central. There he is. Hey, he was on with Barra Auto Salvage last night. Okay. I'm not subscribed. Hang on, we're going to take care of that.
Who's that?
That's Jack stands and cinder blocks.
The old way of working on cars.
That's his link there. I didn't put his name in it. Well, you're back pretty quick.
Yeah. I mean, from here to the back of the house is only like 20 feet.
Buck's background is up now. Right now is awesome. Yeah, it's just a rusty old Cruda. Harry had his live earlier today. He's busy tonight.
We got one more sub just now.
Yeah, I just subbed to him too. I don't think I can. Oh yeah, I can.
What's that?
I was going to try to redirect to Jack stands and cinder blocks. Yeah, hello. Yeah, upcoming. $7 p.m. It should be 6 p.m. Yeah, that's an hour and some change from now. All right, we'll save it.
Yep.
So what'll happen there, Mister Jack Stands and Cinder Blocks, is everybody from this live will be redirected to yours once I shut down. I'll probably go
And,
another hour. Why not?
and I've got one that usually I watch on Sunday nights at 6. Yeah, Sundays for me is busy with all different live streams.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, usually there's one starts at 4 o'clock, then that goes till 6, and then that one from 6 to 7, and then from like 7 to 9. And there's one that actually starts at 8 till about 10.
Yeah. I've been working Sundays, but I didn't get this weekend. I didn't get this Sunday. So I've been trying to work some overtime to pay for these engines and cars and materials and all this stuff. Oh, you're
Yeah.
welcome there, Jack Stands.
Yep. Well, I'll be glad when the doctors figure out what the hell's wrong with me, so that way I can get back to work.
Yeah. Thank you, Skip. I love your car. Skip has a cool car.
Does he?
Yeah. Are you subscribed to his channel?
No, I'm not. Let me
Go. I'll go get his.
the link.
I messed up. Hang on. I'll get it. I'm getting here. I'm getting
All
there,
right,
Skip.
Tim. Take it easy, Tim.
Oh, I guess I can end that poll. 92% said yes, they did.
I know I did. Yep.
Hit the like button.
I'm double checking to make sure.
Yeah, he's got a sweet Le Mans.
Yeah, it's already after 5. Wow. Getting late in the day.
Oh, is that Tim? Got to run. Have honeydews before dinner. Well, thanks for stopping in, Tim. Have a good night. Buck, I thought you had a bag. Which bag? You mean the sandbag? Later, Tim. No, I haven't. How do you do that, Barrows? Change your status of your live feeds to a video. The status.
Huh.
Huh. Oh, is that after it's already live? 66 Tempest. There it is. Yep. You could see the whole build. Well, pictures of the build. You did a beautiful job with it. I thought that was an option when the live ended.
Did you ever see the movie My Cousin Vinny?
Yeah.
You remember
The two Utes.
The 2 Utes? What's a Ute? Now, I tell you what's really weird is, what was it? They had what it was a Buick Skylark. Okay. That's what those 2 guys were driving. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Of course, there at the very end, so no, it was a Pontiac Tempest.
Right.
And everything. And what really surprised me, I went to a junkyard one time. They actually had a Pontiac Tempest sitting up on top of another car.
Hello, Alan.
It did have independent rear suspension, but it had a like a slant 4 in it.
Shopcat.
Hey, Shopcat. But that's what really, was like, wow, they did it. What they said in the movie, it did actually have independent rear suspension.
Yes, they do. Yep. The cat. I got to go over to Auto Salvage Outlaws page. As soon as I find them here. Community processors. Oh my God.
I'm going over there to look.
The Knuckle Duster. He's working on the Knuckle Duster. I like that name. Count him, Buck. Yeah, I saw him. Mater's going over there now.
Yep. I gave him a thumbs up.
Hey, Auto Salvage, you still blocked from what's his name? Max Wedge, Dick Dastardly. That's what Tim was just talking about. You forgetting stuff. I couldn't
Yep.
remember his name, and it's right in front of me. Somebody said that's ADHD. What do I know? Show it on the screen, Buck. All right. Boom, 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 boom. StreamYard. Present. Share screen. Share screen. There you go. There's
Yep.
all his processors. How do you pronounce that? Processors.
Something like that. That's true, Skip. Can never be confused.
3.2G.
And it can never be a Pontiac Tempest can never be confused with a Corvette.
No. Really cool talking last night. Not my usual live, and it was kind of fun to break the norm. Clint, don't play with the slow computers. All 12 of them. Would that be considered a server or just awe-inspiring? Could be.
That would be considered a server.
Server. You're served.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait till Wednesday morning. That is going to be so fun. Can you believe? I'm
Why?
actually excited to go to court.
Oh,
And
tell them it was the two Utes.
no, well, believe it or not, I'm actually getting called in by the state.
Oh,
The state's actually having me come in as a witness. Because back in November, my girlfriend and I, we were on our way up to Dallas, take my mom to her doctor's appointment, and got involved in a wreck. And the state is now wanting to see about taking that lady's driver's license away because she caused the wreck and no insurance.
oh,
Yeah. So that's the fun part. And she was trying to say that I'm the one that hit her.
oh.
It's like, no.
Really don't matter. She has no insurance.
Right. She had no insurance. She had to have her car towed away. I drove the truck home. And the main reason she had to have her car towed away is after the 18-wheeler ran over it. Because she kind of got tagged in the left quarter panel, and the front end of her car got ran over by the rear wheels on the trailer.
Link's at the top there, Auto Salvage. So, Shopcat, had 195,000 views, 250 subs. Hey, that's awesome, Shopcat. That's right. That's what the Barrows told me. Grab that tiger by the tail, brother, and don't let go.
Yep.
195,000 views already. Cool. That's what happened with that one I had. It ended up 1.2 million, and I had like 1,700 subs.
Well, I tell you what really gets me is one video I did. I'm still getting a lot of views on it, and that's from changing the or doing the transmission service on my little Caliber. Uh-oh. Trouble. Grumpy's awake.
Grumpy's awake.
Yep. I hear her out there.
Yeah, the pole replaced it. Oh, I didn't know that. Because on my end, the pole was above the pole was below the link.
Yeah.
Sorry. I forgot about the pole. Now, device not connected. There he is.
Sorry. Here's trouble about the pole. There's
Mr.
Mr. Connected.
Yeah.
Got a lot of echo going there.
Yeah, take care of it.
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah. Is it still doing it, Doug?
Hello?
Is it still doing it?
Yep.
Let me close out. Hold on a minute.
Buck, hey, I feel like this. Tell you how close that car was to me. My girlfriend could have reached out the window and tapped on the roof of her car.
Wow.
The front bumper of the truck was right around the rear of her hood.
Wow. I just read an announcement from earlier this week. His channel has 250,000 views. Hey, that's awesome there, Jack Stans. But Barrow says he let go of the tail of that, and some beach bit me. All right, I unmuted you there. How is he now? I think he sounds all right now.
Does that sound all right now?
Yeah, that's better.
Internet crap.
At least they believe you, Skip.
Yeah, I ain't joking when I said I had 12 processors.
Well, I was joking when I said you didn't know what they were. Didn't even know what
The question is, how much do I get in this computer? That's the big question.
You got the computer, now you just need the internet.
Yeah, I just gotta have better internet. Oh. No, my old computer last year died, and then I got it back working again, so I said, get this, I'm tired of messing with it. So I went and bought a pallet of computers, and I give like, I think it's $400 for the pallet of them.
Uh-huh.
And all of them had 12 processors to each computer. And so I loaded Windows on all of them and sold all of them to 4 and kept 4 for ourselves. So I actually had $0 in the computer.
Hey, Buck, I was just looking. I've got that video for the transmission filter for my Caliber. It's got almost 15,000 views since I was published.
You know, sometimes some of the channels won't show up in chat on mine. And 12 physical processors. case is about 30 pounds.
Here's Shopcat's link in case you want to go see how many subs he has now. That's awesome, Shopcat. I'm glad to see that.
That's when you know your channel's blowing up.
Yeah, you know, and we've all been saying that you got to get them videos out there. You just don't know when one of them's going to take off. You know,
Right. I've had 3 on mine get close to 1,000 views within just a couple hours.
all right.
Damn, I just clicked on the link and everything. I thought I was already subscribed, but I am now.
Cool. There's another one, Shopcat.
Yep, I thought I already was.
He didn't even watch the video. I did. I was watching you were digging some stuff out. I thought that was pretty cool. I always like digging through old cars. I usually wear gloves though, but I'm always wearing gloves. I got in that habit. At work that these cloth ones with the rubber on, they work really well. So I use them all the time.
How about digging through cars? Hang on, I'll be back. I'll show you. Let me go get something. I'm gonna show you what I found at the junkyard one time going through a car.
All right.
You're gonna be surprised.
Well, last thing I found in this one was a BSD Beaver Springs Dragway from May 28, 2006.
That's probably the last time it was on the drag strip, but
Well, there was a bunch of slips in the glove box, but you couldn't really see them. Hey, did you guys hear about the jack stands and cinder blocks challenge? Show me how your project is being supported. Well, mine's being supported on its wheels right now. There is a jack stand in the back.
yeah, mine.
A lot of my support is overtime at work.
Yeah, mine's supported. Hey, now I can see Max Wedge.
But there you go.
Max is back. Oh, you find a torque wrench.
Yeah, but not just any torque wrench.
Snap on? Yeah, that's a snap on. Yeah.
It's a Snap-on 3/8 drive foot-pound.
Oh, it's a 3/8 drive too. Wow, cool.
Yeah, but like I said, in foot-pound.
Max Wedge, I'll subscribe to you, buddy, and I'll add you on my list.
But yeah, I opened up the hood of a car one day. This was up underneath it.
Yeah, I found a. Let me go get it. I found this one. Swivel head, 3/8 straight one. Because I had one with an angle and I lost it. And next thing you know, a car came in and this was laying in between the radiator and the condenser. It was stuck. It was laying down inside there. That's probably from the mid '90s. I found that.
That's a pretty good find there.
Yeah, that was a good find. But I lost the one I had. So it was like a replacement. Well, I like that one with the little end on it. When you're doing spark plugs, you can just
Right, ratchet quick.
it's like a speed wrench then.
I had a Snap-on small little dead blow hammer one time go missing, and a while later, customer brought the car in. It's one I'd worked on beforehand, and looked down and said, "Oh, there's my damn hammer." I forgot left it on the car, and it stayed there until they came back.
Cheater.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's because I had my car supported on wheels. Although I do have a jack stand in the back. But hey, ASR, remember I was telling you how rigid this car is? The
Right.
left rear wheel goes flat. The right front wheel comes up off the ground.
Yeah, yeah. That means you got a good frame under it.
Yeah.
Hey, does that got the back extension frame on the back end of it?
What's that?
Is that up underneath the back end? Does it have the extra support on the frame?
I don't know. I haven't been under there much. I just looked for holes when I was under there, but no, it's just a leaf spring rear, and it has
Does
the
it have,
Caltrax under it.
does it have the traction bar under it?
No, the Caltrax, that Caltrax thing with the on the front
Yeah.
of the spring, and then a rod with Hymans underneath.
All right, that was my girlfriend, and she's let me know that got something going on in the house, so I gotta get going.
All right, Mater. Well, thanks for stopping in.
Yep,
Good seeing you, bud.
Thanks for spending the afternoon with us.
no problem. It's good seeing that outlaw again, and everybody else. But I gotta get in there. Something my mom did, so I gotta get in there and take care of that. So,
All right. Hope all
I'll
is
see
well.
y'all later.
Yeah, I've been out there working on the Thunder Chicken.
I've been working on this thing, and I cut the grass today. Did
Yes.
a little cleanup here earlier.
Yeah, I was running my gas line and my linkage to my carburetor, and I had to make another bracket on the linkage.
Yeah. Is that thing ready to fire up?
Probably a couple more hours on it. I'm gonna plumb my fuel cell first and get it gassed up to the engine, and then I'll take and prime my oil pump, and then once I do that, then I'll be ready to fire it up. Then
Cool.
I still got to put the seats and stuff back in it, and then I still got to order a electric ignition switch, because I know it's bad. When we started the car up, you had to play with the switch. But I actually thought about just wiring it on a toggle switch.
New Guy's Garage. Hello, Dan.
Oh man, new guys in the house. The
Yeah.
man with the man with
Famous now. Famous now.
you famous now, Buck. Well, he trips me out on his videos.
Does he?
Problem is, his little girl's taking over his channel, and he don't even know it. She's got-
He could start a new channel. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Clint. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. We'll see you again soon, like September. So jack stands.
Yeah, new guy's little girl's gonna take over and tell him how to fix his own car. Oh,
I'm just an average Joe.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm like I said at work. I'm just a dummy with a laptop.
Yeah, I'm just an average person.
Hello.
Just the average person likes to get in here and have fun.
Well, that's one thing, Shop Cat, is once you get a video that takes off like that, your other videos are going to start climbing too, because that's what happened with me. They'll
Sure.
start looking at your channel and looking at other videos you got. So that's cool, man. Couldn't happen to a nice guy.
I got like probably 400 watch hours in 3 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How far are you now? You up to $3,000 yet?
2,100 and some change.
Wow, that's pretty good.
My wife's channel, she posted some on hers, and 4 of hers has done got way on up there. She's about to catch me in watch hours.
Oh, really? Well, that's cool.
It's fun to see. It's fun to watch them start climbing.
Yeah, I usually always have a few shorts in the piggy bank.
Yeah, I don't mind doing shorts. I just like long content better.
Right. Yeah, I should start doing more long content. I should have filmed this, but I didn't. I've been doing some updating with it. I got some holes to do in here yet too. That's where I'm. But that side over there is done. Well, like I said, I wanted to get from like here forward done.
Right.
Get the dash in, the brake pedal, gas pedal, all that stuff back in, and then get the windshield in.
Right. Then you see if you're really doing something then.
Right, and then from here back can get done at any time.
Right.
Because once that windshield's in, and I find an engine or something, or put that find an engine and then put that transmission together. Then I could be driving this in and out.
Oh yeah. Has the quarters on that car good look?
Oh no. There's some screen door hanging out of this side.
You gonna replace both quarters?
No, I didn't do anything on. I'm only working on the front here.
Are you gonna change the whole quarters when you get back there, or just gonna do like you're doing?
Well, we'll hit that nail on the head when we get there. Because they have the quarters cut out for those big tires. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. If I go smaller tires, I can put a regular quarter back on.
Right.
So.
I know. I think it looks good with the big tires on.
Yeah. So that's why I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. Who knows? I'm like a fly by the seat of my pants, dude. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I could do something on this side and get over to the other side and say, man, I should have just did it this way. And have two different sides. Well, them the used car guys, they'll have two different wheels on. They'll have one set of wheels on one side, one set of wheels on the other.
Yeah, there you go.
Nobody will ever notice it until they go to rotate the tires.
That's right. I always like that body style, the Cudas right there in the Challenger.
Well, yeah, I'll give you a little shot at the tire there. Here you go. But oh, he was going to put rubber fender flares on the Cuda. Okay. I don't know. I sort of like that look, the way it is right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
You could probably come in and just weld a little bit in there to smooth it out real good and make it look good.
Well, they used one of those. Do you remember the wheel well patches they used to have, where it's just a bunch of little cuts in it where you can bend?
Right.
Well, that's what they have in there. So they cut the wheel well out and then they put that in. Because you can see it's sticking out in one part here. But well, like I said,
pass that bridge when you get there.
Yeah, we'll hit that. Yep. I would before I get to any of that stuff, I would like to be driving it.
Yeah. Yeah.
because I really needed to get all this done before I get an engine back in it. So I'm at that point where an engine can go right in now,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
and then the rest of it can happen. And the only reason I found that rust hole over on the other side was I was climbing up over the fender to fix the windshield, right? And and I was like, man, this is a fiberglass fender. I'm going to break it. I better take it off. So I took the fender off, and that's when I found the hole.
Oh man. Don't never take something off. It always happens that way.
No, I'm glad I did because and it, I was just talking earlier about, I was going to just keep it a drag car, but now that everything's looking really good and shaping up nice, I might like to make a street strip car out of it.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'd be able to fix it where I could drive it on the street.
Yeah, yeah, because I could probably, if I put antique tags on it, I could probably figure out some kind of headlights and turn signals. Well, the turn signals are in it. The headlight buckets are gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
I don't know. That's a good winter project.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'd make it a street car too. Then if you want to take it to the drag strip, take it to the drag strip.
Yeah. So we'll see. I should have bought an enclosed trailer though, so I had somewhere to park it. It looks like it's going to stay right where it's at here.
I'll buy you one of them 18 wheeler trailers and put it on the ground and
Yeah, we'll leave the buck outside.
oh, poor buck.
Yeah, it's looking good with those S10 wheels on it though.
It does. That whole car don't look like the same car, but
No. I was just showing somebody the other day. When I first got it, it was all in pieces. It was sitting in a garage for 17 years.
yeah, that thing looks good.
And then, the hood and the fender wasn't on it, and the whole interior was filled with parts. Trunk was filled with parts. When I got it home, I had to, oh, come on in there, Jack Stans. Come on. But so when I got it home, I had to put the hood on it just to cover the engine. I had to put the fender on before I put the hood on.
Right.
So I did all that because I stored it outside till I got the garage straightened out, and then I started it up in the yard and then drove it down here. The buck is second fiddle now. Yeah. Well, I was saying that earlier. I said it's pretty awesome that the 455 engine is giving me such a hard time, because since that's giving me a hard time, I got time to work on this thing.
Yeah, one thing about that Buick, if you decide to sell it, you can make some off of it, because them cars are very hard to find.
Right, and that one's in really good shape. I mean, the quarters were a little rusty, but the trunk, and there's still trunk paint in the trunk.
Right.
And the floors are all real nice shape, and well, I got the quarters all straightened out too. So, if somebody really wanted to, there's Jack Stans, cinder blocks.
I'd make it a street car too. And if you want to take it to the drag strip, take it to the drag strip.
Yeah. You got your YouTube browser going there, Jack. I bought an enclosed trailer though, so I had somewhere to park it. You have to mute your YouTube there, Jack Stans.
Sounds like you talk.
No, you muted. Yeah, your YouTube browser. You have your YouTube browser open. Plus, we can't hear you. Nope, still can't hear you. You'll get there.
Oh yeah. I think StreamYard's having problems with their voice on there.
Easiest way to gain subs, but you're struggling for watch hours. Yeah, because you don't get any watch hours out of short. But you know, I always what I used to do to get my 500 subscribers, I would put a long video out, 5 to 10 minutes every other day, and then
Yeah.
every day I would put shorts out. Sometimes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I kept with the shorts theme. I put a short out every day just to keep that algorithm going.
Oh yeah.
Seems to be working for me because YouTube recommends a lot of my videos. Like every other day, I see a recommendation.
Yeah. One thing about YouTube, if you got one video,
Nope, can't hear you.
YouTube picks up one of your videos, it shows it out there, and you come out the next day with another one, they're gonna automatically pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you gotta feed that. You gotta feed that thing every day.
Yeah, I think the Pontiac was the GTO with the shaker hood.
Yeah.
74, I think they were.
Yeah, and they are pretty rare.
How about this time, Jack Stans?
Do you got me this time?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I can hear side tone on it. Okay. I'm glad I'm working this out now because my live starts pretty shortly here. So
Yeah, you can just roll from here right into the live then.
there we go.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Hey, I'm glad I could
Pretty
help you
good.
out.
Yes.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
What
Were
did
you-
you
were you-
auto salvage last night?
I hit a lot of lives last night. I think the
Okay.
last one I did was, oh goodness, that fellow over in Idaho,
Oh, Barrows.
Barrows. Yeah, that was the last one I was on.
All right. Hello, Jack. Colleen says hello.
Hello, Colleen.
Jack Stans, where are you from?
I'm from Conroe, Texas, but I'm currently working in somebody else's garage here in Garden City, Kansas.
Kansas.
Yes.
Looks like there's a square body behind you.
Yes, that is my current project there. The old square body crew cab.
Oh, you got the crew cab.
Oh yeah,
Crew cab.
both doors. It's currently the cab is about a foot over the frame. It's not attached right now, so that's part of the old Jack Stands and Cinder Blocks challenge right there. The sawhorses and other stuff holding the cab up right now.
Okay. Is that what you were talking about? Support?
Yes,
What were you talking about?
that was yesterday's video.
Oh, were you talking about money support?
No, what's physically holding the vehicle off the ground sometimes, Jack
Yeah.
Stands and Cinder Blocks, the whole thing.
Buck, what is money support? We need some of that. Is it all green?
I believe I was on Auto Salvage Outlaws live stream yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Was it
you were.
not? Yes. Okay.
Cool,
Getting
I
to meet
forgot
more of the community.
Yeah, I forgot to see how many subscribers you had.
Around 618 as of yesterday. I think it's gone up a little.
Okay. All right.
So I've made the threshold for the No Name Nationals. Hoping to be monetized by the end of the year, but we'll see.
Hey, you never know.
Social Blade.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Social Blade says estimates that I'll have 1,000 subscribers by November the 14th. But my hours viewed is way low. It's below 1,000 still.
Right. Well, that's what happened to me. I hit my 500 subscribers last year at, I think it was August 22nd or something like that.
Yeah.
And I only had I don't even know if I had 750 watch hours.
Wow.
So from August, but then I had a video. Well, that was a short that took off, so I didn't get any watch
wow.
hours. So I had a short with 1.2 million views, and that netted me like 1,750 subscribers.
Wow.
And so I had
It takes one good video, right?
Yes, I had like 2,000 subscribers and only 750 watch hours.
Oh, wow.
So I start doing lives and premieres. Premieres help you with the watch hours too.
Done premieres on a good bit of my more recent videos.
Right. So the premieres, and then you get, if you can get like 15, 20 people in there and have like a half hour premiere, you can get like 30, 40 watch hours. But
Oh, okay.
but if you do the live and you get, like 30, 40 people, which is tough to do, but
Yeah.
and then you go a couple hours. Like there was some weekends with the premiere and the live, I would have 100, 110 watch hours.
Wow.
Yeah, so I gained all my watch hours from probably October
Live.
to just last month. I think it was, I got monetized to April, so that was 6 months.
Yeah, the lives,
Finally- Go ahead, Otto.
doing the lives really helped will help boost your watch hours.
Right, you don't get any monetization out of the live,
Uh,
but
yeah.
watch hours.
But it boosts your watch hours.
Right.
Right. And it really depends on when you drop your video too. Like for us, it's early in the morning, about 8 to 9 o'clock. It's the best time for us to drop a video.
Okay.
Same way with shorts, they do better at that time than any other time of the day.
I've been dropping a lot of my long form, usually 4 or 5 p.m., no later than 6. I've learned that much. And then same with long form. Sometimes lunchtime works, or 4 or 5 p.m. is what I've seen. But if you
Yeah.
guys have a better number, let me know.
And posting a video every day is where it's at.
Okay.
That's when YouTube picks your videos up.
Okay.
And once they pick one video up, the next one you come in behind the next day, they automatically pick it up.
Okay.
Right. I
That's good to
believe
hear.
YouTube wants to see that you're like an established channel and you're consistent. They want to see consistency.
Right.
Right.
I
And that
used to-
definitely
I used
establishes that you're putting stuff out there, whether it's
Right.
good or bad or well edited or whatever.
I used to schedule my long ones. I used to schedule my shorts too at a certain time every day.
Okay.
So I talked with a guy that has got a mega channel here back last year, and he was telling me the best way to do your videos is have your videos, your long format, at least 12 minutes long.
How long? 24 minutes?
12.
12 minutes long.
12 minutes. Okay.
So if your video is at least 12 minutes long, YouTube will pick it up quicker than any other length of a video.
Okay. Got to work on that.
Yeah, because
Get in front
when
of
I
the camera and
first
talk for 12 minutes and just post that.
Yeah, I used mine are always like 20, 25 minutes, and I had a hard time kicking it down to 5 to 10 minutes.
Right.
You know,
I usually start with hours worth of material and get it down to a 15-minute, but that takes
Right.
a lot of
Exactly.
editing.
yes.
So maybe just take and break it into 12-minute increments and post it.
Right.
Okay. I'll work on that.
And like Barrow says here, he says you got to keep focused on what kind of channel you want.
Okay,
He
I see
drops
that,
shorts, but he's focused on his 8 to 10 minute videos. He wants to keep them right around there. Yeah.
Good-
There's
good
a lot
tip,
of guys will watch a shorter video quicker than a longer one.
Right. And where a lot of the younger, should say, the newer YouTube channels starting out, I noticed, especially on the 500 list, they only dropping one video out of a month on there. You can't do that unless you got plenty of subscribers
Right.
to carry your channel over to the next time you drop a video.
Like you said, the mega channels.
Right. The new channels, you can't do that when you starting your channel, because one thing you ain't getting noticed like the bigger channels are.
I see what Shopcat's saying there.
Yeah.
He's got the 1,000 subs, but he's at 1,725 watch hours.
Right.
I'm right behind you there.
You see,
I had more than enough subs, and I only had 750 watch hours.
when since that one video has went up, how many views he said he got out of it?
He had 190 some thousand views.
All his other videos will start climbing in the next couple of days. So his watch hours is going to go up.
Right.
He'll probably wind up around about 2,500 watch hours in the next couple of days.
Yeah, he just said something about one of his other videos are starting to take off. Hey, there's does nothing special.
There's a great one.
Yeah.
I've noticed my videos start picking up once they get around 1,000 views, which sometimes takes a year, 2 years, 18 months is about average to get to there.
We had one a couple of years ago I put on here, the one I started the channel about me replacing a dash in a Ford pickup truck, and over the first couple of hours, and I didn't even really pay no attention to it. Months later, it picked up 18,000 views, and within a couple of hours, and then I go back and look at it the other day, it's got like 3,200 views on it now.
I have one long form video it's only 6 minutes, but it just keeps climbing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't, and it's nothing special. I just put a HVAC blend door motor electric motor in my Chrysler.
Well, see, the longer your videos are, like 12 minutes long, you'll get more watch hours out of it versus posting one 3 to 5 minutes.
Right.
You're gonna have to quadruple the views in order to equal out to that 12-minute video on the watch hours.
Yeah.
Yes, and then plus YouTube's changing everything around. YouTube's done changed everything a couple of weeks ago, so it's like a new system now. You got to figure it all out.
Again.
Right. Again.
They keep changing it.
Yeah, I've been here trying to figure it out for the last 3 weeks.
My original channel was, 9-10 years ago, and I was at $95. They cut you your first check at $100 back then, and they changed the rules on me and said I had to have tens of thousands of subscribers and all that, and kind of lost heart in it for a long time. And when I got this truck, I started producing videos 2 or 3 in a week, and within a few months, I'd made it to my first 100 subscribers, and here we are, just a little over 2 years, like a year and a half later. I'm at 600. So, once it does start growing exponentially, as they say, got that first 100, and then from there, I was like, well, that next year, I tried just to get to as many as I could. Now I made it to almost 500 subscribers by Christmas time. It was like 490 or something. So
when Google bought YouTube out is when they changed all the requirements. We were monetized on our other channel.
Yeah.
When Google bought YouTube out, that's when the requirements came about.
They changed the whole requirements. Yeah.
Yeah, and it messed us up too. And I think the ones that was already monetized, I believe they should have grandfathered them in.
I was just that. Didn't get my first check yet, so they didn't consider me monetized.
Yeah.
So that kind of booted me out. Now I am grandfathered in on being a branded Google account versus non-branded. Now people have a little bit different rules that they have to follow in the names and how many moderators they can have and such. So
yeah,
I got grandfathered in on that one at least.
Yeah. It ain't that bad getting there. You really got to put the effort into getting there. That's the hard part. Is you got to put the video content out there every day in order to get to that point. That's the hard part for a lot of people.
Yeah, Bear Rose, I've been trying to produce about a video a week every Wednesday. So I find that they take off a little better if I launch them on Wednesdays than on Fridays or Saturdays. Gives them the whole week, the rest of the week and the weekend to get onto it.
Yeah, when Buck took off, buddy, he took off quick. Him and Bear Rose both last year, buddy, when that channel took off, they took off quick.
That's good.
Yeah, and I didn't know what to do. I called Barrows. I said, "Man, what do I do?" He says, "Hey, grab that tagger by the tail and hang on."
Run with it. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't, when you're starting out, you're getting 1, 2, 3 subscribers in a week's time. Sometimes you get 4 or 5, and it's like, man, that's great. And then I'm getting 100 and 200 overnight.
I had 20 on one video, and
Yeah.
YouTube went back and changed that to about 15 the next morning.
Oh yeah. Well, that'll happen too.
They love to do that.
Yeah.
Give
Yeah.
and then take away.
I think.
Yeah, that happened.
Was it 5? I think there's like 500 or so that they took away or something, or people
That's a
just
big ouch.
unsubscribe.
Yeah, I was.
I got almost 3,500 now, but they were.
Yeah.
I think the last time I looked, it was like 400 or 500 of them were either unsubscribed or they took away or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I got stuck at like 750 for the longest, and then I'd climb up to about 800, and then they'd drop me back down to 750, and they did that about 3 or 4 times.
That's disheartening too.
Yeah, and then I got to 1,000 and done the same thing when I get to 1,000 subscribers. I was like, what the crap?
Reading Shop Cats every Saturday. I know I have problems typing and when I'm on a live.
No, that's what he calls it, Catterday, because he has cats.
Oh,
Shop
okay.
Cat, get it?
Oh, Shop Cat, gotcha. Catterday.
That's
Catterday
what
morning.
Yeah, you'll catch up.
All right.
Yeah, I call him Shop Kitty. I call him Shop Kitty from the time I met him on there, Shop Kitty.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Got about
Cousin.
5 minutes left.
Cousin Mike.
You got 8
Cousin
minutes.
Mike. Cousin Mike blew his channel up, buddy, quick.
Yeah, he was another one.
Yeah, he blew his channel up quick.
Cousin Mike, huh?
Landon's Classic Custom Classics.
Landon's Custom. I subscribed to that yesterday.
Let me see if I can find his link.
Call him Cousin Mike, and I forgot what his channel name is.
Yeah. Landon's Custom Classics.
I think he needs to change it to Cousin Mike.
I'll find his link here in a minute. Hopefully it's under a minute.
I got a famous YouTuber coming by the house tomorrow.
Who's that?
I ain't saying nothing until after I drop the video. Let's just say he's an AKA Ford man.
All right, there's Landon's Custom Classics link. And the other one I wanted to get would be Shed by the Tracks.
Yeah, Bear Rose.
I can't remember what his name is. It's Shed by the Tracks. Randall. Its name is Randall. That's right. Huh. Did he change his name there? Shed by the Tracks. There it is. He shortened it. This guy's putting together a Model T racer.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Who is it, Buck?
that sounds like fun.
Shed by the Tracks. I'm gonna put his link up here. You gotta go check him out. He makes all his own music too.
Oh, that's good.
There we go. There's his link too. There's the Dougster. Never fear, the Dougster is here. Live from the Wolverine Garage. The Dougster's been putting videos out now too.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. Live from the garage. Oh, there's his link too. Go check out the Dougster.
Buster, I just subscribed to you for the second time.
See you later there, Jack Stands and Cinder Blocks. You know, years ago it was hard to find a cinder block.
Yeah, nowadays you can't find them. You might get them, but they ain't worth the crap. You gonna buy them.
That's true. Buck, read my comment. Doug? Is that the one you're talking about, Colleen? You have to remember blend door actuators go out a lot. It's probably a very common search. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I mean, I didn't really. I guess it is a how-to. Okay.
I know they're bad on Chevrolet going out.
Yeah, that's probably about the fifth one I put in that car.
That Dodge.
And that Chrysler.
Yeah, they bad about it too.
Yeah,
Chevrolet.
I bought some off eBay and put them in, but and then they break it and I'm stuck. So then I went to AutoZone or Auto Advance. I went to, and then they were lifetime warranty. So I got warranted like 2 or 3. Then I went to go do it again, and they said, "Oh, they're not under warranty anymore." Maybe YouTube blocked it.
Could be. They block everything now.
Can you put it back? How far ago? Because all I have is that one. Read my comment, right? Okay, so maybe you have to remember, yeah. And then I have this one, unless it was up farther than that. Nope, I guess they blocked it. Then the other one is Hello Jack. All right. Okay. Oh, maybe YouTube blocked it. I guess I could look under the YouTube.
And sometimes YouTube will block it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like unfinished projects.
But they usually ask me if they want it blocked or not.
Right. Must have been that's when I was on the phone.
Okay. Just retype it.
Yeah.
That's unfinished project. He's on a roll today.
Yeah, I like unfinished projects.
Yep. The Dougster's got that Dodge truck he's putting together. Well, the first one he started putting together, he found out the rust in the frame. Then he
Mm.
had one for parts, so you got to get the frame straightened. Then he's going after that one.
Yeah, sometimes it happens that way. He must live up north.
All right, does nothing special. Yeah, I was grinding grass earlier today.
So something that searches hashtag tending before and tagging videos.
Yeah, Mustangs and minivans. He searches hashtags before he tags his videos.
Yeah, the best software that he can get is TubeBuddy, and it really shows you what tags are really to get your video out there.
Right. I use the YouTube or the TubeBuddy ones. Hey,
Yeah.
there's Bad Attitude C10. Did you hit 1,000 yet? He's probably pretty close to 1,000 subs.
That's another thing with a lot of the 500 group. They ain't hashtagging their videos to get their videos out there, and the only views they're getting are from the No Name Nationals.
Some of those D50s had the Hemi 4 in them. There was a whole drag class built around that engine in the Plymouth Fire Arrows. I remember them Fire Arrows.
Yeah, I had one of them.
How do I get my live start? Are you on StreamYard there, Jack Stance? Let me see if I can present.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, here it is here, right? Let's see if I can share that one. Okay. So right up here where it says end broadcast, it should say go live. And when you hit that, go live, and it'll show another block down here. Are you sure you want to go live or something like that? It says then you got to hit go live again, and you should start. That's if you're in StreamYard. So I don't know if you're using StreamYard or not. Did you get set up with YouTube? YouTube usually makes you wait 24 hours before you can go live. Where the rust never sleeps.
Mm-hmm.
But right up in here it says, see that when I want to end my broadcast or my live, I hit end broadcast, and then
Right.
then I have to leave. I use
Yeah,
the
that's
heck.
probably,
He doesn't use the hashtags anymore. He uses the heck out of the tags.
yes. Tags is a little different than the hashtags,
Right.
especially when it comes to TubeBuddy. That's what I've been playing with for the last 3 weeks with the tags and the hashtags and find out which one's the best to use and what's not to use.
What is this? I had a stream in my yard once. What a gully washer!
Oh man.
Oh, he did the 24-hour hold a few weeks. Okay, cool. I'll give that a shot. All right. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I believe some of the tags are keywords, I think. Unfinished. You're exactly right, Bear Rose.
Sometimes you find yourself in a square peg round hole.
You had to really play around with it to find out what works and what don't work.
Yeah, I don't know what jack stands is using, if he's using StreamYard or not. But somewhere it's going to tell him just go live.
Right. I like StreamYard better than I do YouTube going live.
Yeah, well, I was going to try to YouTube today to see if I could get my telephone to work right, and I thought, why go through that mess? I'll just use my website and start with StreamYard. And then I wanted to let somebody on anyway, so
Right.
that's why I went StreamYard. So um, I just throw it up there because I don't care. Tags are keywords, right? I think so.
I'm finished gets me with them shorts with the whiskey bottles.
Yeah. Edge of his property, huh? But I know that when I was at the racetrack, right, I hit the go live up there in the top, but I didn't hit the other go live. Okay, so here I am talking to everybody. I thought they were talking to me, and they were just talking to each other.
Oh man.
Yeah, I had to go back in there and then hit the live the second time because the first,
Yeah.
once you hit it first, then it asks you, I think, are you sure you're going to go live?
Yeah, I was working on the Thunderbird, and it was good, probably about 8, little after 8 before I come in. And I caught her live the last, I think, 2-3 minutes of it.
Oh, the up at the racetrack, yeah.
Yeah.
It was starting.
Yeah.
It was starting to get dark, and I was trying. I wanted to do it earlier in the day, but all my stuff was overheating. my my GoPro overheated like 4 times, 3 times, something like that. I don't remember. And then my phone overheated too.
Yeah, you can't put some batteries in your pocket because they'll overheat before you even put them in there.
Well, that too. But I had the GoPro up on top of my truck, filming the race.
Yep.
And that thing just shut down like three or 4 times. And then my phone was just sitting. I was backed up to the fence, so I was sitting on my tailgate and had my phone there, and that thing overheated.
You got it working.
He got it working. Yay! Let's go.
Yeah, you'll have to get you one of them. What you call them things? You plug in a cigarette lighter and you plug a little fan up. Dang, I'm forgot now. What they call it? Converter.
Yeah, I have one of them. That's what I used.
You need to get you a little fan to keep it on your GoPro like that when you're out there like that on the back of the bed and it's hot.
Yeah.
It'll cool it off.
Well, he had it working.
Huh? Well, Buck, I'm fixing to get back off here because my supper's ready.
All right. Hey, I'm going to get going too. How many we got? 8 people?
Not sure.
Yeah, I got 8 people. But thanks for stopping in there, Auto Salvage.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for helping out last night.
Oh, yeah, anytime.
Yeah.
We enjoyed you. Y'all too. Y'all be good.
All right. See ya. All right. Boom. My phone overheats. Never did that before. It's been fun, Buck. Yes, it's been fun. Yep. And thanks for everybody coming in here today. I want to make sure Jack stands. Nope, he'll try again. Coming back. Just go out and go back in there, Jack stands. All right. Where are we at here? 3 hours and 40 minutes. Everybody's going to be redirected over to Jack Stands. If you want to stay there, you can. And because he's having trouble getting started up on his live. I don't know if it's his first live or not. But he seems like a real cool dude, man. Got that crew cab square body he's putting together or fixing up. So with that, I want to thank everybody for stopping in today. And we had a whole lot of fun. I was having fun. And I want to thank everybody who stopped in on the live. And I want to thank all the mods for putting some links up. And we met a new channel today, too, Tim72 Demon. And so I'll be back next week as long as work allows. I'm sure it will. I usually try to schedule my work so I have time to do the live. But yesterday just didn't work out. And I'm glad I did what I did because when I got home last night at 6:30, man, I was tired. So $2 for a buck. Well, thank you so much there, Barrows. You're a good man. I appreciate it. And hey, got my what the buck does for the week. What the buck dose. That's what he said. Dose. That is what the buck dose for the week. Yes. And but I had a good time here today out in the garage. I always like to be out in the garage. Buck's going in the bag. Buck. I have a cement buck out in the yard. Well, with that, good night, everybody. Have a great night, great evening. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the weather if you got good weather. And with that, we'll be back next week. Same buck time, same buck channel. Remember to be good. If you can't be good, be kind. Bye.